Previously, in the world of Galamora.
I wouldn't need an entire lecture for this, and I don't think we have the time for it.
Essentially, they're sharing my experience.
Ah, I suppose it was a good thing then that I told Eric what I did.
What did you tell?
Previously, in the world of Galamora.
If y'all are in here, thank you to everyone who applied for Blood Moon. We have indeed chosen our wonderful players, and they will be announced quite shortly. To those of you who didn't get chosen, don't worry. We have campaigns coming up in the future that we will be looking for players for. So this was not your only chance, I promise.
And it feels so welcoming. Like you've never seen this place before, but it immediately gives you the feeling of being home and having nothing to worry about. I've never had dreams like this. They feel so real. Like I'm back in Selenoris, but I feel so alone every time that I wake up from that dream. I feel like I've lost something. I don't know what it is. Brock, you hear some voices from the other side of that door, and you got the whole family crest thing on top of the door. About my visit. It's just, I'm nervous. I figured I'd swing by and ask for any advice you might have.
Just look at the bed itself for just a moment, and just say, "You lucky bastard."
You can hear Shanti's voice more and more clearly coming from this area behind you with the lights. And right as it feels like you're about to pull something out of your chest, for a moment, your vision's overtaken by light, but you swear you could almost see what looked to be a hand reaching out to you from home.
Still not knowing what is happening, not fully aware of what's happening, Zendel goes to the dance floor
You do
and
that.
starts doing the gritty.
Oh my god!
The last thing you hear before this bright flash of light overtakes your vision is the unmistakable sound of the Goddess of Rot's voice as she speaks and says, seemingly to you, "Soon, Zendel, you will see me again."
It's like he's just more sure that he has to get out. I need to get out. I can't stay. I need to get out.
You can see Azim's sword skewer out the side of it and slash down the side, and Azim just jumps straight out of it, and then the cocoon behind him kind of like flickers and disappears. But you don't understand what we're fighting. I witnessed the fight between Interna and Fate. I didn't think that when she actually attacked him, she destroyed most of a continent just with the aftershock. I watched most of existence crack and crumble in front of me. What are we going to do when we get back out there? Just roll over? Make it easier for fate to kill us so it's less painful? And he looks up at the walls of Selenoris. I wish I could have appreciated the sunsets more. Goodbye, Laverton. As you all see Laverton smile up at Elric, the world around you fades and crumbles quickly.
You're doing great, Jonathan.
Thanks, Mom.
Has anyone seen Elric?
Oh yeah, he's, I think I heard him skinning something in the yard. You see Corvar, look out a window? Yep, I see him out there.
I'll go ahead and check on him. You let us know when the pancakes are ready, okay? You feeling okay today?
I've been having, strange dreams for a while now. I feel like I'm waking up from crying, and I'm not sure why. Come back to me, Sinead.
At this point, tears are starting to well up in her eyes.
If I leave this, I will never be at peace again. It will never be like this again.
She, shakingly, takes his hand.
And Elric catches you on the other side. And you see the image of fate unravel from his cocoon of wings. And he looks around at all of you with that one eye. This disgraceful sight. I can see it in this very moment. Every single one of you is crushed. And you, Sinead, I will be sure to divide every atom in your being before you die. Now then, at arms.
Banana suit in 1945.
God damn it, they heard that.
Oh, no.
time. I'm sorry.
Every time we try to start this, somebody says the most out of pocket shit.
And every
Okay.
time we kiss, I swear I can fly.
Listen, I thought I had enough time to get that big on before we started. I didn't know I was gonna bleed into it.
Oh my god.
So give me some credit, okay?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Untold Realms Rise of Vestia, session 25?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you. I don't know numbers. Welcome to session 25. I don't know what to say. I don't feel good, so you might be getting low energy prior today.
Mr. Makeshift, I don't feel so good.
Mr. Makeshift, I don't feel so good.
You get stabbed by feathers. Shanty, I don't feel so good.
Fuck you. God damn it. Oh my god. We're gonna fight fate and it's just gonna be a fucking shot for shot of that scene from Infinity War. Not Infinity War.
Yeah.
What is it, Endgame or Infinity War? Which one's the first one?
It was Infinity War.
Okay.
And then Endgame.
Yeah.
I
The first of the
yeah.
two.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Hence the title of Endgame.
I
Yeah.
watched both of those movies like last year for the first time. When they came out, I did not watch them. Mars died, apparently.
Yeah, she's trying to do something. Don't worry.
Yeah, I watched those movies like 2 years ago.
I still remember it.
We're currently waiting on a specific member that is a little bit late. So just we're gonna stall for a few minutes.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. It's fine. Don't worry
Just
about
a
it.
teensy weensy bit.
Just a little
So
bit.
there I was with my nano suit, right? Okay, and then
So I was sitting there, barbecue sauce on my tibbies.
1945 Berlin.
Oh no!
No!
Yasha
With
goes,
sauerkraut
no!
on my titties.
Oh my god. Yes. Mars is now screaming in the DMs. Everything's fine. Everything is fine.
Alright,
Oh my
give me a hot
god.
sec. I'm going to take a plane over.
Let's just take a
I'm gonna
quick
take a
flight
plane over.
to the other half of the fucking world.
Yeah, I'll be quick. Don't worry. I'm going to call Mr. Beast. Gonna, like, yeet me over there.
Mr. Jimmy, sir, please yeet me across the world so I can wake up my friend for a D&D session.
Hey, Mr. Jim Billy Bob Beast, sir. Give me your money so I can do this. It'll be funny.
Imagine if it was that easy. You just walk up to someone and go, hey, give me your money. I'd have a good life.
It says he's online. I don't know where the fuck he is.
Billy Bob,
Oh, wait,
yes.
I can walk up to people and go, give me your money. That's called a robbery.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Hello, would you like to make a donation? Oh, sorry, I can't. It pulls out gun.
Pulls out a gun.
I didn't.
Hello, you are going to make a donation.
That was not an option.
This is not optional.
No, isn't an option.
They call us the Salvation Army for a fucking reason.
Bro, if the Salvation Army like pulled up a gun, no, I'm just imagining those Salvation Army Christmas Santas, and like they pull out a gun. It's like,
Ho ho ho, motherfucker! Oh my god.
So, in Squareman news, 3 interesting things of note. One is that during Yasha's stream, somebody called me the Square Hole. And now I'm constantly going to be thinking about that whenever I see my own logo. It's the Square Hole.
Square hole in the square
right.
hole.
Where does the bridge go? That's right. In the square hole.
Okay.
Where does
Real quick tangent about that though. The last time that I was staying with my fiance, his roommate took a really weird picture of me, and it's like just my face, and he sent it to me over and over, and the only caption would be "in the square hole," and every time he'd walk up to me, he'd just say, "in the square hole," and I'd bust out laughing. That motherfucker.
Oh my god.
It makes if you know what roommate I'm talking about, so it's even fucking funnier.
Yep.
Is it the gay free?
Yes, it's the gay furry. And that's not an insult, that's just truth.
The other thing I discovered in Makeshift News is I'm able to do this thing with my camera where I just like reach over to it and hold my hand like this. And it looks like I'm holding you up by the neck.
There is
Except
no
with the
however,
green
don't be.
screen, it's a lot worse.
May I just point out the fact that a couple nights ago you just picked up the camera and shook us. You're not
That
supposed
was
to
last
shake-
night.
That was last night?
Yeah.
That was last
Yeah.
night?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. What is time?
Yeah.
Hold on. Makeshift do that one more time.
Do this.
He's gonna moan.
Yeah, hold on. I have a no, I'm good.
You just
We
hear the
have
sound of pants unzipping, you just
Listen, we have that's chat's perspective. This is Makeshift's perspective. Look inside chat.
I gotta look.
What are you posting?
I gotta look inside chat now.
That's Makeshift's perspective.
So in side chat in the Discord server, he just posted the grasp child firmly image with the child whose face is sticking like straight up with the hand like
All I can
doing
hear
that.
from that image is just this.
Oh my
Where is
god.
he? We're stalling here.
It's my favorite image out of everything
Oh.
I have on my phone. It's just that image.
But I still have one more piece of makeshift news, which is like 2 weeks ago, actually literally right at the end of stream, I think. I cracked my toes by like stretching my foot a little bit.
Is this about your balls?
No, Mars.
No.
He cracked his toes so hard. he
His
busted
toes.
And I stretched my foot and it like I guess I like snapped a tendon in it or something, but it's been hurting for like 2 weeks straight and walking like hurts. But like just now it's almost back to normal. Feels kind of fine now. I can like bend my
Yeah.
toes again.
Damn, your grippers are so strong you break yourself.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Those
The
dogs
square
barked a little too loud.
Give me them grippers. Give it.
Give me them grippers, boy.
So at
T-Chat,
what point
this
do we
is-
Okay,
just
I'm
say
going to
fuck
go.
it? Oh, you're gonna go
Burn
call
down
him?
Jet.
Okay.
Okay.
Chad, now you're getting the real D&D experience where you all have to like wait for the person who you're pretty sure is showing up soon, but you're not sure. So
Right.
you actually get to see the kind of banter that usually goes on at the table.
Right.
What if we just like continue where we just say like, oh yeah, Fate stabbed Zendel again, he's back into his own cocoon.
Fuck.
And then when Jet gets here, it's like, hey guys, I'm back. You got out again.
He just pops back and he's like, sorry, I had an extra round of the gritty to do.
The kids call me back, I need to do another round of the grid.
That might end up being what we need to do if Jet does not wake up.
It just gets immediately stabbed. As she stepped in
Katarina,
her-
no!
Step.
Mars is back.
I don't think the Philippines exist anymore.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I blew up Malaysia.
I was
Can you-
just thinking about that.
Can you imagine if this is how you find out that like his country's at war or something?
Unblock Obama and I destroyed the Philippines.
We're gonna get banned from YouTube. Oh god. Okay.
And we moved to YouTube and we could become more unhinged.
We moved to YouTube and we just immediate scruff.
Yeah.
I'm actually really curious right now. If I Google Philippines, what's gonna happen?
You're probably gonna get about 4 articles about their like severe war on drugs.
The BBC. I could just get a notification from the BBC, just like, hey, the Philippines,
The
right?
Philippines is gone.
Philippines is fucking gone. No, I just imagine
gone.
it's like all I hear is the BBC sound of like whatever. I forget how to pronounce
Do,
it.
do,
Something
do,
like that.
do. This
Yeah,
just
I
in.
get that
We
notification.
have just received word that the Philippines have sunk
Jesus
back
fuck.
into the ocean. They have decided that they no longer want to live on this planet and have all committed mass Sudoku.
They said, "Fuck this shit, I am out."
And he's offline again.
God damn it!
God damn it,
What
Jack.
is this man doing?
All right,
Is his house
Pat,
on fire?
what is- Maybe, I don't know.
Well, improvise, adapt, and overcome.
All right, chat. What is one thing you're excited about for this session? What are you most excited about?
Daddy Fate,
Are you excited?
clapping my cheeks.
I was thinking that when I was designing a Fate, I might have made him
Wait,
a little
what?
too hot.
And what's the issue?
May I please request that Fate chokes me? Not Shanti, just me. Please.
Oh my
Fate
I
god.
want
reaches
them
into the
wings.
alternate dimension.
Give me them Fate
and
wings! Oh, people are hoping for
That
no
does make me
cliffhangers.
question what would happen if
No.
Kara removed anyone else out of reality, like another god.
Put him in the cum zone.
Just be like, hi, you live here now.
Put him in the jar.
Put him in the jar!
makeshift jar. Put him in the jar.
That's basically what Fate's power was when he first sent you to those other realities. He
put
put
us
you in
in
all
the
the
jar.
jars.
Have we ever explained to chat what the jar is?
I think we have
No.
talked about it like once or twice.
Okay, how about we start without Jed and he can just come in if he waits up.
I was gonna say that's probably fine. I'll
Okay.
just be like, "Oh, Zendel, face down on the ground, jolts awake."
He goes back to sleep. Just like
What the
face
jar
down on
doing?
the edge.
Okay. Well,
What's Sandal doing?
I hope he's alright.
yeah, I genuinely do hope he's alright. Jed, if you're out there, we're
Same.
all
Everyone one prayer for Jet.
one like equals one prayer.
Can you please smash the like button in order to Jet to come back?
Smash that like button in the face if you want to send a prayer to Jet.
Hit that notification bell.
Do you want to do CPR on Jet?
Yes.
We'll smash that like button.
Hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, send us your soul.
Oh my god.
Okay. Alright, and with
Well,
that
like the lives.
bullshit, I'm gonna hand it over to Makeshift and we're gonna get this shit going.
Word. Watch the moment I start narrating, Jet joins.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
So, where we all left off was, you all just exited the previous or your ideal realities. Sinead just came out of hers and is hugging Elric.
Sinead came out, good for
Sinead-
her.
Yeah. She said something to the effect of, "Don't talk to my son that way," to Fate, or something like that.
Don't talk to my
And
son that way,
then-
jack off.
That was it. And the last thing that happened was Fate said that,
And she
like, to
also said this
arms.
is her ass kicking outfit, bitch.
Yeah, he questioned my
Yep.
form.
And so, you all stand there before Fate as as with his arms out, he states, "Now, to arms." And he takes one of his hands and he brings it towards his chest. You see this kind of like hole right in the center of his sternum, kind of like bubble open. And you see his chest, like you can see straight through it from this angle. And he reaches in, and there's this glowing light coming from inside of it. And he seems to be struggling with something inside his chest cavity as he yanks it out. And you see this like yellow glowing light coming from his hands. And immediately you can realize it's one of the stones. It has this like jittering energy to it. It's like it's fighting against his grip almost like even he's having trouble holding on to this thing right now. And he says, "Now, to be certain that all of you die quickly, or at least most of you, I will simply erase reality around you. Hold still now while you all perish." And you see that the light in his hand begins to like jitter more and more, and it's becoming brighter, as it seems like it's harder for him to keep a grip on it. But he's just standing there and waiting. Everybody, roll initiative.
Yay! Initiative
Yay.
time.
Yeah.
When was the last time we had combat?
Multiple
You
sessions.
wild.
Gotta
Initiative
be
time,
kidding
come
me.
on, grab your friends.
Is this how I waste the first nat 20 of the fucking session? Are you absolutely shitting me right now? That's fucking 21. A nat 21. That is...
Ooh.
Yeah, I got another 20 on it too.
Mars, if this is our best rolls of the night, I am not okay.
It's gonna be fine.
Is it
They gonna
though?
be okay. Every little thing gonna be alright.
Makeshift, are we on the battle map?
Yes.
Now we're on the battle map.
Ooh, hot.
People put your tokens down.
I haven't touched it with my pee-pee.
And,
Going to summon Zindel. Over here in the corner sleeping.
That'll be a good old spot for him.
he's
Yeah.
a seepy boy.
He
He just passed
felt
the
the
fuck out.
feathers. He felt the feathers like, ooh, comfy.
He pulled a me and just had a fucking syncope episode in the middle of shit.
We also have. Why is this not selecting this properly? Get on the battle map.
Me,
Jonathan's here.
yeah, Jonathan and
I am very
Boulevard.
confused about yet he keeps appearing online and offline.
We also have Oleron.
Oh right, we
Yes,
do
he
have
is
him.
also here. Where even is his piece?
That's a good question. I don't remember where I.
Do
put
we
it.
also have cover?
It's
Hang on a second,
it's in here.
because I know we've used it.
Yeah, because I made
You
him a
mind it?
fucking token.
He
That's-
might just not be in the NPC selection. Oh, there's Kovar.
Where is he?
Nope.
Where'd I put
I
him?
respond him. Time to type it into the image search.
There's no combat in Passing Say.
There
Jesus
is no
shit.
combat in Bossing Say.
There are no homosexuals in Beijing.
No. I'm gonna put a
found
stop
him.
in that one real quick, or we're gonna get banned for hate speech.
Okay, there we go. The squad's all here.
The gang's all
Who
here.
also all squadron.
Ow!
Okay. And
God,
now I have to roll
imagine-
for initiative.
Now imagine all of us just squatting around Fate to assert dominance.
We just do the patches squat all around Fate. We
Yes.
get patches on him. Let's go, boys. Oh,
Your
also,
move, triple fuck.
Makeshift, do you remember the first time that like, this is totally fucking random while we're fixing token shit. Do you remember the first time that I fought, Radon?
No, I don't think I was there for that.
Okay, I believe it was on stream, though. There was the first time that I fought Radon. I didn't know you could summon patches. And so the second
Kinda.
time I fought Radon, we've summoned patches, and I didn't realize that he would take one look at that man and go, nope, and return to his world.
Yeah, he fucks off immediately.
Me.
How do I pull up the... There's a window that's supposed to open when you add turns for people.
Yasha, that's you, buddy.
Top left.
Thank you.
Top left,
Top
there
left.
is a timer icon.
There
There
it
you go.
is. Brock. Snade. And I'll have all the NPCs share a turn because I cannot be bothered to roll for 4 of them.
What do you mean you can't be bothered to roll for 4 separate characters?
I'll do one right now.
Immersion broken.
Fuck.
Yasha got a 9.
Oof.
9, 9, 9, 9.
Wrong stream, wrong stream!
The NPCs also got a 9.
Yay.
And Zendel can roll when he gets back. And what did Streaky get?
I got a 14.
14.
Yeah. I didn't roll bad.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Yay.
Why do I feel like sometimes, Streaky, you and I's friendship is very much, very similar friendship to Andy Dwyer from Parks and Rec and,
And the girl that's like Ron's secretary.
No, that's a relationship.
Oh, okay, sorry.
They
I was like
fuck.
thinking of this character.
We
too.
don't.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Right.
what's his, it's
April?
it's the
Just spitting out
happy-go-lucky
names
guy,
at this
Tris Traeger. Who's that guy? Yeah. I'm
Who
proud
is-
of you, buddy, but I need you to put that back.
Wait, isn't that like health freak guy?
Yeah, the health nut, but he's always like, I'm so proud of you. Don't do that. That was a really cool thing you did, jumping into the mouth of a worm. Don't do that.
Let me just shoe shine real quick.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, I'm right next to terms with Fate. Awesome.
Oh boy.
And so, Sinead, what do you do on your turn?
I'm going to smack him.
Ah, yeah. You walk up to Fate as he's standing there trying to focus on this rock. Gotta minimize the player icons because they are taking up way too much
It's not
space on my
finding the
screen.
virtual tabletop.
What?
She's trying to roll, and it doesn't immediately translate into roll 20.
Word. And you hit him. Give me a damage roll from that. We're on Maid Stocking. Hitting him for a clean 20 damage.
Yay.
Let me.
20 out of
where's
like
his name?
6,000, I'm assuming.
He has a lot of health.
Damn, this should do with numbers.
Health.
Hef.
Health.
Yeah.
Hef. Help!
Yeah.
And then, what else do you do on your turn?
I'm going to smack him again.
Another smack.
Smack.
Why can you not find the table?
Are you rolling in something else?
I'm doing the D&D Beyond.
Oh, she's trying to do
Okay.
the Beyond extension thingy.
Hmm.
This is why I use normal dice. Also because of a dice gremlin.
Yes.
And I usually
I'm
roll
pretty sure
20.
that does not hit.
Yeah, no, the 16 does not hit.
And I use roll 20 because I usually either roll absolute garbage or absolute godlike and nothing in between.
I'm gonna need you to roll those
Okay, it's
godlike
Brian's
dice.
turn.
My name isn't Brian. Fuck. You're TTS, man. I'm gonna kick your
Brian.
TTS's ass. Oh, look, there's Ola.
Brian.
You are Brian.
Brian. Brian, can you
You
roll
are
for initiative,
Brian.
please, Brian?
What?
Okay.
Brian, can you roll for me, please?
Alright, well, oh, why did I just try to open Photoshop? Thank you! Please go away.
Well,
Please go away. Thank you.
Edit.
We're struggling over
Edit the
here.
rules. So it looks like a die.
Roll for Photoshop. Please go away. Thank you. Okay. So, when we started this whole mission, I didn't realize we were gonna be beating the fuck out of another god. So my spell list right now is kinda shit. Good thing we got all that back. I am going to... fuck it. We're gonna do this. Alright, I'm expending one of my wild shape actions to take on the starry form of the archer. So I can do some damage.
You do that.
Mars, you good?
I was gonna say, why'd
I
you roll?
fixed it.
Okay, she
Oh,
fixed.
there we go.
Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm gonna take on the starry form of the archer. So, my entire physical form melts into a big ol' constellation of stars. I look like the fucking Elden Beast. And that was my bonus action, so as my action, I'm going to cast... Guiding Bolt. Which I do indeed have on that special paper from Laverton. Make a ranged spell attack. Okay, here we go. Let's pray.
Let's see if it hits.
It does not. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm pretty sure a fucking 4 doesn't hit.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, I spoke the curse into existence.
As you loose one of your guiding bolts towards Fate, you see that it's on course to hit right on him. But it seems like one of his wings blocks its path. And the guiding bolt kind of like scoops along the curvature of his wing and deflects off into the distance.
Well, fuck. She can't talk right now. She's in starry form, so, uh-oh. I still have my movement, so after seeing that, I'm going to go ahead and back the fuck up a few feet.
You do that. And Shrieky, it is now your turn.
Oh, thank fuck. No opportunity.
So, you said there's a hole in this chest, correct?
Oh no.
For a moment, there was a hole in his chest. It's closed up now.
Damn, okay. I wasn't gonna do it. I just wanted to make a joke. So Azim sees hole, I jump. Azim will
You're like a rat
Run
near
up.
KFC fryer.
yep.
He's going in
Yeah,
the
you
square
get used to-
hole. I'm sorry. I'll shut up now.
Jesus.
Good. Okay, Azim runs up towards Fate, like going into like his grippers.
Right up towards those dogs. They are barking.
Yeah. Them dogs. And
Oh my god.
as he's running up, he's going to do like a swift strike like next to his legs and try to cut his ankles with his sword.
Give me an attack roll.
Okay. Oh.
15. As you go in with your sword, right as you're about to make contact with his legs, another one of his wings seems to grow into place, appearing at lightning speed. And your sword just kind of puts a dent into it and seems to... It's almost like you chip away part of one of the feathers, but your sword very quickly halts up against him. and you can see this bit of crimson redness where one of the feathers was cut. And you see Fate as he's focusing more on the crystal in his hand, or the stone in his hand. He looks down at you, and for a moment goes,
How peculiar of you. Tell me, what is that thing around your arm?
Shit.
Do you not remember what it is?
Yeah, I know what it is. I'm just
Okay.
trying to figure out what the right thing is.
There is no right thing. You're gonna die either way.
Cool. So, like any normal session, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. As will just look at his face like, it doesn't matter what's in my arm. You're going down. And like after he says that, Asim does an unarmored strike against the feathers if they're still there.
they are still there. Give
Awesome.
me an attack roll.
Cool. Fuck.
You punch him, and it's like you just punched into a very cushiony surface that didn't budge at all. You didn't feel any sort of aftershock coming back at you.
It's like punching water.
Even less than that, it's like you punched the air itself, and the force of your attack didn't register at all. Even in the sort of return shocks going through your knuckles, it's like you punched nothing at all.
I see.
Is that the end of your turn?
I'll probably still have a bit of movement left, so I'm gonna tiptoe in my jaws back into place over here.
Word, you do that. And now it is Fate's turn. As you retreat, he goes,
Oh, you will give me an answer, creature.
and he immediately steps forward towards you and reaches to smack you. And you see that his free hand, he sort of pulls his arm back in a punching motion, but his palm and his hand go from looking like a hand to it almost looks like this cloud of starry smoke appears around his hand as he punches towards you with an uncanny speed that you haven't seen in a while. And as his fist is approaching you, and then comes the giant fist.
Oh my god.
It looks like you're seeing stars in his palm. You want to use your ability?
Deflect big.
Deflect big. Let me see that ability.
Big.
Able to deflect attacks from enemies larger than me. What a description. And as his fist is coming towards you,
Big.
you're able to quickly react and kind of strike upwards at the base of his hand as it's coming towards you and push it above you with surprisingly little difficulty. And as you do, this kind of meteoric force passes right over your head as Fate punches the air above you, and like that cloud from his hand, it almost looks like you would expect the glow of the sun to look as it passes over your head and this big ball of fire careens away from you. And for a moment, Fate looks a bit surprised and he goes,
No. Interna, you're alive!
and you see that eye in his face widen.
No matter. You couldn't kill me back then, and you won't kill me now.
And now, it is Jonathan and the NPC's turn.
The gang's all here.
Literally. What do you guys think Jonathan's about to do? Is it A, Eldritch Blast? Is it B, Eldritch Blast?
I was
or C, he casts Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
I would like to choose answer D, all of the above.
Oh shit, he actually hit.
Let's
What
go!
about seduction?
Fuck,
Yeah.
that's my boy.
Folks, Jonathan, I think, has hit 3 times in the entire campaign. Once against the god of rot, another time, I think, against another god. And this is the 3rd time he's ever hit a shot before.
Yay!
Against the god of fate. I'm so proud of him. Let's roll that,
We're so proud of our
One.
boy.
that 1d10 damage. He deals 2 damage.
Mhm.
In Fate's surprise, he
tried.
doesn't quite notice as an odd-looking bolt coming from Jonathan strikes him, and it seems to tickle him with a wet noodle as it does 2 damage to him.
Tickle the wet noodle. Ooh.
Damn, so that's where we're in the feather pit. It's a tickle fight.
I'm
Grab
gonna
the feathers.
kill myself.
And now, Elric also loses an attack against him, where he lets off a lightning bolt. Let's see if he actually manages to hit it, though. Or no, Fate has to make a dexterity saving throw. At advantage. Since he's Fate. What the fuck?
How about no?
No.
He actually failed. I'll be damned. Okay, 1 second.
Wait, who failed?
Fate failed his dex save.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, baby.
And Turner
Yeah, they
really
only rolled
spooked him.
4.
Rolled a 4.
Let's go. My god is better.
The dice really said fuck you.
Fuck you, asshole.
You tried
Yeah,
to
for
mess
the
with my boy.
incarnation
Our
of
God is an awesome God.
for the incarnation of probability manipulation, he did not get good rolls just then. Where is the character sheet?
Fate, this is why we pray to our Jesus.
Interna.
I do think Fate thought he was RN Jesus.
Well,
Yeah.
tough luck, shucklefuck.
Like chuckle fuck. Damn it, Yasha, you're going in the quote book for that one.
Hey.
Wait, is this your? No, this isn't your first time. No, it's not because you
don't
have
think
you
so.
have Crawl Baby in here.
Mm-hmm.
And he loses a max level lightning bolt and deals 49 damage divided by 2.
Whoa, Fate does or who? I missed something.
Elric.
Oh, thank fuck. I was like,
That
whoa.
was a dex save.
Listen, I have no brain cells currently. It's just 2 hamsters doing a salsa dance. That's it.
I mean, fair enough.
I'm gonna miss a lot.
And then you see
As long as you don't
Oleron.
miss the plan, Arthur.
You see Oleron and Kolvar
What?
both lose a similar looking bolt that looks like an Eldritch bolt. But differently colored than Jonathan's. Let me just roll for both of them at once.
It's the trauma.
They both miss. As again, Fate's wings seem to grow into place, and the bolts strike the wings and leave very little damage. And now it is Brock's turn.
Hey, the plan.
What,
Okay,
Arthur?
hold up. I actually need to look back up what the fuck the plan was. I keep forgetting.
Oh yes, that is the thing that Interna told you about.
Yes, Turner implanted the plan into my head. However, my head is currently shut off, so
Same. You just hear the hamster
Yes.
dance
There we
going
go.
in our heads.
Oh, song that Morse played.
we can't defeat him by just kicking him a bunch.
That's what I'm doing.
Ah,
You hear Kolvar
Alright.
call over to you and say, "Yeah, but we might want to try and get that rock out of his hands very soon."
true. However, and I will just grab Elric. Show me your mouth, big boy.
What the fuck?
Wait, hold on.
Shanti's head just like
Wait.
snaps over to you, and you just see like this bunch of stars go like, what?
It goes, we're a little busy right now. What?
I'm he just shoves my hand in his fucking mouth. And I'm a reinforce his fucking teeth. Using my powers as the Forge God to make him unbreakable and out of complete metal.
You do that.
Ew.
And as you pull your hand away, he's kind of like,
Little soon to go ahead with that, but all right.
Alright.
Oh, that feels weird in my mouth. Oh,
Ew.
I can taste the metal. It's so bad.
Don't worry, I'll take it out later. We'll need you, and I look over at Shanti and searching for Zendel, being like, where the fuck's the druid? Fuck.
I mean, technically,
you.
Shanti's a druid. I'm kidding.
I'll need you to hold him in place with your other form, but Shanti and Zendel need to power you up for that as well. Where the fuck's Zendel? Do I see the man?
you see him like collapsed a few feet away, like 20-ish feet away, like laying on the ground.
How the fuck can you fall asleep in the realm of dreams?
I wish I could answer you, but I am currently wild shapes.
Fine. Shanti will need to give you the power to reach across, I don't know, eternity. Whatever. Doesn't make that much sense to me. You figure it out. And I'm assuming that is my action?
I'll say that transforming his teeth was a bonus action, and talking is just I let people talk during roleplay or of combat. You still have your action though.
Okay. Then I am going to be casting Enlarge on myself.
You do that.
And while I grow bigger, I will just say, also, Zendel should probably make your teeth stronger, but I don't know how much he'll be able to do that asleep.
Go bite him. Go bite him. Eat his toes.
Yo,
Oh my god.
not his toes, his wings!
Oh, right. My V, not the toes. Sorry. Those are for me.
Not the grippers.
Not the toes! And
is that your turn?
I will become big
You do that. Let me.
and face fate.
Where is? Oh yeah, there's you. Wapow. You are now big.
I am
Big.
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 And is that your whole turn?
Action, bonus action, bunch of talking. Yeah.
Word. You do that. And now, back to the top of initiative. Sinead. You start hearing these voices in your head. A very familiar feeling voice. Briar, can you trigger the first line?
Do you really want this, Sinead? You'll be alone. Forever.
And you hear that going through your head.
Fuck.
Is up for a second. She freezes up for a second. And then just thinks. Fuck you.
You think that.
And goodbye, Jojo.
Goodbye, Jojo. fucking Dio line? Was that a fucking JoJo's reference?
Is that a JoJo reference?
Which spell is this? It's not listing. I don't see the name of it. But it's 9th level.
Uh-oh.
Big spell time. Mars, what's the name of the spell? Oh, is this Blight?
Blight.
There we go. You then cast Blight.
It's her signature spell.
Targeting Fate. And he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
24.
He makes it. And he takes... Does he take half damage on successful?
Yes.
So he takes 34 damage. Can I do math in my head?
I'm begging you to get
It's
a notepad.
I should just type it in. Calc. On my computer.
Calculator.
Have a calculator pulled up if I need it.
Calculator.
Do-do-do-do-do. Anyway, do you do anything else in your turn?
No.
Word. Sinead, it is now your turn.
Really?
No.
It's my turn again.
Shanti, it is now your
There you go,
Sorry.
sweetheart.
Your name was listed in the initiative, so my brain just saw Sinead above it.
Why isn't my name listed? This is racism. Anyway.
Go to bottom right and then ask Shanti.
I'm not doing all that. I have no brain cells. The hamsters are starting into a rumba. Oh, hell yeah. After watching her adoptive father shove his fucking fist in her lover's mouth and then be like, oh, by the way, Shanti needs to do something for you, she's just staring at him like, what the fuck? She's got like her arms out in a shrug position. I don't know what the fuck to do. What are you talking about? Makeshift, what are they talking about? Please give me some DM insight.
You remember hearing Brock say that you're needed to reach across eternity or something? Before he enlarged. And thinking about it, you realize it probably has something to do with your abilities with like those star things that appear, and how you also spoke to the very embodiment of eternity.
Yeah. She was hot. Anyway, I don't know how to fucking make that happen.
You'll figure it out in a few turns.
Okay, cool, great. She just makes a shrug motion at Brock and is just like, and then she turns back to Fate and Makeshift, do you remember that homebrew spell I asked you about a couple months ago?
I think...
Well, if you don't, check the chat. So I ran it by you and you said it was okay.
Id Insinuation. One action, range 60 feet, duration, concentration up to 1 minute. You unleash a torrent of conflicting desires in the mind of one creature you can see within range, impairing its ability to make decisions. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be incapacitated. At the end of each of its turns, it takes 1d6 psychic damage, and it can then make another wisdom saving throw on success. The spell ends on the target. Oh, and if the target fails their next save, increase the die size, d6, d8, d10, etc., maximum of d12. Interesting.
I ran it by you when I found it, and you said it was cool as shit. So...
Yeah, go for it.
Fuck yeah, let's go!
Are you basically going to give Fate ADHD?
I just
That's what it says.
transfer my disability into a fucking god.
Yeah.
No,
You're giving
essentially,
it
yeah,
anxiety.
honestly,
Needless
yeah.
force.
Honestly, I'm just gonna put 1,000 thoughts in his head. Alright. What do I have to do again? I literally just heard you read it. Yeah, okay, she's gonna cast Id Insinuation. Just big old ball of bright light, and I'm gonna throw it at him.
Oof.
God damn
I'm
it,
gonna
it
say
does
he just
nothing.
made that save.
Yeah, he really did. I just wasted
He takes no
another one.
damage or anything on like a success.
Nope.
Damn. So yeah, that spell, once again, it seems like his wings kind of, as the energy from your spell goes towards him, it's like his wings kind of grow into place to arc and scoop the spell away and off behind him.
Fuck me. Okay.
Did you get any bonuses from your archer wild shape?
Not
Just to be certain?
Not for that. I'm trying to see if I have a bonus action I can use here to do something. I don't think I have a bonus action that's actually useful. Do I have any bonus actions that allow me to cast the spell as bonus action? I know I have... No, I didn't take that when I got meta magic. Fuck! I only took subtle and careful. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a bonus action that I can do. That's... Oh, lovely. That's my turn, I guess. Fucking hell. Jesus, I really did get the curse.
Word. And after you cast that spell and end your turn, you hear Fate speak to you as he turns and looks at where the direction of the spell came from and goes,
Gamarand, did you honestly believe such a feeble spell would do anything to my glory? I am the guiding light for all things that live and breathe. You will need to do better.
I'm going to
than that.
cast the spell Make Him Homosexual.
the
Shanti
most powerful
raises
spell
her
of all.
Shanti raises her fist and just flips him off. Since she can't fucking speak right now, she just raises her middle finger. It's similar to the way she did at Oleron when he went can at you.
You do that, and Fate just responds by going,
Pathetic.
and he turns his attention back towards Azim.
Oh,
Speaking of which, Azim, it's your turn.
yay. Noticing how most of the attacks are being deflected by the wings, Azim goes up towards the little buffalo wild pigs and attacks the wings with his sword.
You do that, this time targeting the wings with your sword.
Yeah,
Give me an attack roll.
I will.
At advantage also, since
Ah.
targeting the wings is kind of...
Should I press it
the
again?
thing. It's easier to hit them, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Alright. Good thing that I didn't say disadvantage, because you just got a crit fail on the second one.
Yeah.
So, this time targeting the wings, you slash at one of the wings. Do you target the one that, like, you already put a chip in?
Yeah, I go for the one that's like already slightly damaged.
You do that, and you manage to drive your sword into the gash from before, with a very slight chip in the feather, and make it a bit deeper. Give me a damage roll.
Okay. Swoosh.
11 swoosh damage. Awesome name. I keep
Thank you.
forgetting every time.
Please ignore that, thank
Yeah.
you.
It's okay.
Word. You deal 11 swoosh damage, making the
Mhm.
cut slightly deeper. It seems like Fate once again has its attention drawn towards you and your sword. And then you hear from your wrist the cloth start to speak in Interna's voice as she goes, "Getting a little nervous there, are we, Fate? And then you see Fate's face get a little bit annoyed looking. As on Fate's turn, did you also... Are you done with your turn?
Well, just for like extra damage, I say Asm like punches the hole as well, trying to make like a greater crack, I guess.
Word. Show me that attack roll.
Yeah. Advantage or no, normal?
At advantage again since you're attacking the wing.
Okay, let me just put that in the... Haha!
And you hit.
That's pretty close to a nat 20. That was a 19.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Show me that damage.
On damage.
Show me them damage, baby.
Slap.
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 And with your hand, you drive the back of your sword a little harder into the wing and deal a good 6 damage deeper into the wing.
Hell yeah, Batman. Now, hear me out. I do flurry of blows.
Oh my god, let's go.
Oh?
So let me just do one key point, and it says immediately after you take an attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. So I could do a few more unarmed attacks.
Word. Let's see them.
All right. Again with advantage, right?
You roll for attacks?
Yeah, I'm just asking for the rolls advantage, right? Just still.
Oh yeah, advantage again since, again, attacking the wing. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so here's one. Cool.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Show me that damage.
11.
Another 11 damage as you once again smack it deeper in.
Yeah. And then one more time. Haha!
Another hit. Show me the damage. Show me
Another
the
11.
Very consistent on the damage. Perfect attendance.
Jesus Christ, that is max roll after max roll.
My fucking
Oh my god.
3 out of 4 max rolls on that.
Actually, yeah, all those... Yeah, those damage rolls are max rolls.
Yeah.
Holy
Like,
crap.
as it just like caused you like with, on the back of the sword, like slams it down like deeper and deeper in.
And so, now that that's done, while you're focused on slapping the crap out of the back of that sword to drive it deeper, Fate's lifted his hand, the one that he used with that like comet fist, up into the air, this time in kind of a hammer fist position. And he brings it down towards you, looking very similar to the way it did before.
Mm-hmm.
What's your armor class?
You know this shit.
Gonna guess it's
15.
Gonna guess that is.
Yeah.
Do you by chance want to use a key point for your deflect big feature again?
Did we make that count as deflect big, or like the deflect big a key point?
Yeah, it takes a key point.
Oh, okay.
Fucking
Oh,
Mark.
so the last wait, so the last one, the first one I did counts as a key point?
Yes.
Oh, okay, let me just one more, and yeah, I guess I'll do one more to deflect big. So
You do that, deflecting big. There's some wacky stuff in my DMs right now. Don't worry about it.
That's what I was saying. Mars is fucking making me laugh.
As you're smacking your sword into the wing to drive the gash a bit deeper, trying to do a little bit of damage to his wing, you glance up just in time to notice the meteoric fist coming down upon you. As you once again use your hand to deflect it, and it skims past you, and you can feel the heat of his fist as it swoops along the side of your body, and it slams down into the ground next to you. And at first it seems like a rather mundane splash in the water beneath you that kind of hits the feathers. But then this massive plume of water from about 100 feet away in a radius in all directions splashes up this big tidal wave into the air. almost like something very massive and invisible had landed on all of you and made a gigantic splash. And you realize that probably would have hurt quite a bit if it hit you.
Yeah.
And now, it's the NPC's turn. Who, once again, I'm gonna just have them all. I'm gonna just roll once for all of them because they're just going to fucking blast him with Eldritch Blast.
Good point.
And once again, Kovar, Jonathan, and Oleron let out their own individual Eldritch Blasts. And although Kovar's attack seems like it left a bit of a dent on him, the rest once again have their spells kind of like scooped away by Fate's wings and careen off into the distance doing nothing. And Kovar deals a little bit of damage.
Damn it.
Humongous.
Look at the damage, my guy.
Humongous.
And now it is Brock's turn.
Alright. Time to do more setup. Where the fuck is it? I am going to use the Awaken feature of my gauntlet. Once again, jolting me full of power. How was this? To 22.
Are you going to awake yet?
Set that to
Are you
plus
gonna
9.
wait, Jet?
And I am going to. He's still holding the stone in his other hand, right?
Yes.
Am I going
That's
to
current-
try and grapple him for it, or just try and hit the hand?
It's also like it's worth noting, since Nade's last attack, it's starting to look like his grip is a bit looser on it. Like his fingers aren't physically touching the stone, but he's clearly gripping it. Like there's air between his fingers and the stone, and it's getting more and more energetic.
I will try and take the stone.
Word. And how do you want to do it? With a grapple or an attack?
I will, with all my strength, grab at the stone and try and pull it. So with a grapple.
Give me a Constitution saving throw as you reach to touch the stone.
I'm going to be using a charge of Flash of Genius for that. That is a 17. That was a low roll.
You do that, and as you reach to touch the stone, it feels like like somehow touching this feels like it's penetrating right into the cells of your very body and mind, and your nervous system is getting attacked by it. It hurts to grip at, but you manage to maintain a grip on it. And do you have your like wooden hammer in the offhand right now? As you're like gripping this?
No, I have a shield and my Gauntlet of Totality equipped. The hammer's actually no longer part of me right now. That is somewhere
word.
at home.
Gotcha.
I just think we never actually updated the token.
My B brother.
It's fine.
And so, as you grip it and try and pull it away, you manage to hold your grip on it. Give me a strength check as you yank at it.
Hold up, I have advantage. That is still poor. Oh,
You do not yank that thing out of his hands. And, as a reaction, Fate looks towards you as you're trying to grip that out of his hands. And he lifts up his hand that he just used to, like, meteorically smash the ground. And he swats his backhand towards you. What's your armor class?
21.
21. He smacks at you, but feels like it's like the feeling of having a bell rung really hard. Your armor like holds its ground quite well, and it doesn't seem like he was able to penetrate through it. Give me a strength saving throw.
Alrighty. And hold this. Enlarge also give me a bunch of those. Yes. Jesus. Why is the
One.
second one always worse?
Oh my god.
And as he smacks at your chest, it feels like a massive gust of wind bursts through you, and you get knocked back 10 feet from where you were standing. And you lose your grip on the stone as you just got displaced from his position.
Nice. Yeet. No, yeet. Right, more like here.
And you hear Fate speak to you.
I suppose it should be expected that one possessing two gods within them could touch the stone without death. However, it will take far more than that to pry it from my grip.
Just means I'm gonna have to put up more effort.
And then... Oh yeah, Elric still has to attack. He's gonna go for another lightning bolt. Let's see if Fate makes the dex save. Holy shit, he actually didn't make the dex save.
Wow.
I'll be
Yowzers.
damned.
Good job, Elric. That's my son.
It's 14 d6 at max level, dealing 56 damage.
Oh my god.
Do golf claps.
I can hear that, by the way. Like, that goes through. Please do not play any of the sounds from the audio connection server. Thank you.
Or anything that'll get us cancelled.
That too. Yeah, please, please don't do that.
Dude.
And now, back to the top of the initiative roll with Sinead. And Sinead, on your turn, you once again hear voices in your head. And they keep sounding familiar.
If you kill him, Sinead, you very well know what path you are on.
And you hear that.
Sorry, I hit it too
Are
early.
you good? That's fine.
She is going to charge a Kamehameha.
You do that, ignoring the voices in your head and going for a big old spell. Is there a saving throw for this? Red beam of crackling energy streaks across the creature within range. Spell attack. That's very much a hit. Roll for that force damage. Nice. You hit him, dealing another 57 damage. And as the spell hits him, it looks like one of his wings kind of arcs in the way of the spell. And you leave some scorch marks on some of the feathers, but it seems like Fate himself wasn't really, like, budged too hard by the spell. Though the feathers do seem to have taken a good scorching. And is that the end of your turn?
She's going to stare at Fate. With her eye twitching. Slightly.
You want Eternity M asterisk 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 asterisk
God.
asterisk 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 asterisk.
I think she meant motherfucker.
Come and take it.
Please don't come and take it. That's me. I would like to live.
You see Fate look towards you, and when you do this, you activate one of your like homebrew abilities, which awakens Eternity in you. Remember that from session 6, everybody? Wow, it's been a while. And you now get some of Eternity's abilities. You're able to increase allies' ability scores.
You were a mistake.
The feeble words of a pretender mean nothing to me, Sinead. I will make you regret wearing my creator's voice.
And... Oh, did you use another spell? Oh, nice. What's the spell do? Calamity of Totality. Does he make that save? He absolutely made that save. He got an nat 20 on one of his rolls.
Oh, God.
Oh. Yeah, that
Does he take half damage?
Yeah, he takes half.
Word. Mathematics is difficult. 23 damage.
1 minus 1. Ooh.
Literally me. And as you cast that spell at him, this kind of odd, hollow-looking, almost like spherical beam. I don't know how else to describe this. As one of its wings, or Fate's wings, goes to block off the attack, it seems like it manages to go through the wing, almost ignoring it. And when it hits Fate, it leaves this, like, almost like dent on part of his torso, as he looks down at it and goes,
What is happening? This is absurdity. To think that you could wield my creator's powers. I will not forgive this. No, I will make your death painful now. You have that promise from me.
You already threatened that, you ginormous white testicle. Like, God damn,
he does
I
a
wish
lot
I could
of things
speak
multiple
right
times.
now. God damn, this little bitch, he's like a fucking bratty ass child. I'm gonna beat his ass.
He's like the high schooler that thinks he's better than everyone.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, fucking God, dude.
And now, it is Shanti's turn.
Hey, you got my name right. Good job. Proud of you.
I paused to look and make sure.
Oh my God. Less proud. All right. Oh, fucking God damn it! Not again. How many times am I gonna drop dice into that goddamn corner? Okay, I'm gonna do the limbo. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Good job.
I'm a flexible little baby. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Aid Insinuation didn't do shit. Okay. Fuck it, we're gonna try Guiding Bolt again. This time... I can cast it at a higher level, can't I? Oh, I fucking can't. Okay, ignore that, please, because being a dick.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt again. Which, if you need the spell description, there it is. Gotta make a ranged spell attack. Please, please, for the love of God, just let me hit him, please.
I'm surprised I could do
fucking-
Fate's voice right now. Because I ate a lot of food.
Why
Who
is...
widened Zendel?
Wide, boy! Fucking stop! Stop it!
He logged on. He might join the call right now in a panic.
Oh, there he is! Zendel, get your ass in here!
You're awake.
Hey, you're finally awake. We're putting you at the end of fucking initiative. Oh my god. Okay, well. Spell attack. Oh, I didn't add my spell attack bonus last time. Still wouldn't have done anything, but.
Hey, there he is.
There he
Hey,
is.
look at
Hey,
that.
buddy.
Hey buddy, hey
Zundel
pal.
Welcome back.
awakes from the greatest fucking fart. All right.
You're at the end of initiative, motherfucker.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, hold on. Now I have to do something. I'm distracted.
You were just like too cozy in the feathers. You fell asleep.
Okay, there we go.
I gotta lie. I only had like. I had extra hours to think, thank God. But like, God. Woo! All right, I'm here.
Okay.
Awesome.
Ignore that, please. Fucking Christ,
Set
Briar.
roll your initiative.
No, he's going at the end of initiative. He's late. He gets put at the he gets put in the end of gay baby jail. Can I do my thing, please?
Correct.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you. Yasha, quick question. Spell attack bonus. That goes with the roll, right?
That goes in the attack roll of the spell. Yes.
Fuck yeah, that's a 27 makeshift.
27.
Uh-huh.
You did, in fact, hit. As, once again, it seems like his wings try and block off the spell, but this time it passes through the wings and leaves a singe mark on his chest.
I have not rolled
I assume
damage
you're
yet.
aiming. Oh, never mind. Shows how much that singe mark does to him.
Yeah, hold on, I gotta get 4d6 for the base spell. Oh, and another d6 for the starry form. Oh, and another d6 for the paper that Elric gave her.
Oh, hell yeah.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 d6.
Nice.
I'm also gonna have to add all this up, so give me a second.
Take your time.
Beautiful, beautiful, less beautiful.
I'll take the time to summon
Beautiful.
the red-eyed dark dragon.
Fuck you and your
Fucking
Yu-Gi-Oh! shit.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Asm summons Zawaldo.
23 damage.
23.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me a second while I...
She, like,
Calculator.
pulls her arms back the same way that she did to Dream Elric into, like, that bow position and just lets it loose.
Hell yeah. And as you do that, it kind of leaves behind this, like, trail of little bits of stars that kind of connect with glowing lines like constellations. And as it pierces through his wing, ignoring it, and hits him in the chest and leaving a bad singe mark, Fade once again, still trying to grip onto the stone, looks down at himself, and in a panic goes,
How? How is this possible? I'm the only one who should be able to wield eternity's gifts. How? I've too been able to do this in such a short time.
and then, Streaky, it is your turn.
Oh boy. Here I come, baby.
Oh boy. Here
Oh,
I
no,
go.
here I go.
Again.
All right, so same plan. Asm attacks the same wing again. Just like keeps trying to attack it, like trying to hack it off. So he uses his sword. Is that
You
still
do
an
that.
advantage?
Yes.
Okay. Sword. A.
Amazingly, once again, you hit.
Yay. We'll do that damage. 5.
Swoosh. Not a max damage roll this time.
Mhm.
Once again, putting another chip into his wing, a little bit deeper this time. Dealing 5 damage.
Yeah. And now I punch it to make the sword go deeper in.
You do that.
Nope. Ooh.
And that attack misses. As you punch it, it seems like it doesn't budge the sword whatsoever. Actually, wait. You get a stat bonus from Sinead right now because of her, like, eternity thing she's got going on.
Oh.
Buffs the group. Does that increase chance to hit Mars? I forget.
I was going to say, I don't think she publicly showed that feature.
E for gore.
Forgone.
Okay. It adds 5 to your attack roll. Nice.
So what you're saying is, it hit.
You do hit. Yes.
Haha! And let's see the damage. Okay, not
4.
big, but yeah.
Come
I
on,
guess
makeshift, you're a computer scientist. You can add 4 to a number.
But
Come on,
computers can
makeshift,
add
you
4
can do it.
Yeah.
And 6. Hey, makeshift, guess what?
What?
Flurry of blows.
Flurry blows again.
Yep. I want to punch him.
Show it to me. That's a hit. There's have been some goaded rolls coming from you. That's
Asim has
almost
had
max
enough.
damage. Asim's just opening up a can of whoop ass.
Yeah, Asim just real shit.
I guess that's why his name is Asham.
Yes.
Ass.
And
Ah,
let's do
goddamn.
another one. 19.
That one hits as well because of Snade's bonus.
Haha, damage. Okay.
4.
Cool.
Much more modest.
Okay. Not approved.
Okay. And now it is Fate's turn. He seems like he now is focusing more of his attention onto the stone this time as he brings his other hand in close to it. And it seems like the stone's starting to build up far more energy now. As he even begins speaking to it and says,
Now, perhaps your subjugation was not complete enough. Let's correct that now.
as he
Uh-oh.
seems to strain against the force of the stone in his hands. And it's glowing brighter and brighter. And then he ends his turn. And you see Kolvar turn to Jonathan. He seems to say something to him to get his attention. And they turn towards each other to talk about something, but you can't quite make it out. And they also wave at Oleron to get his attention. After a moment, Oleron seems to teleport the two of them out of sight. Seemingly, you can't quite notice where they are exactly, but you have a feeling they're probably still nearby.
Okay, good. They didn't just abandon us, because I would have fucking killed Oleron if he did that.
And on Elric's turn. Oh wait, it's Brock first before that.
Brock.
Big.
So if I can't pry it out of his hands, I'm going to punch it out of his hands. And I will step somewhat over Shanti and over Elric. Face this motherfucker again. And use Booming Blade. And I will punch him with my big old gauntlet that is now also indeed big. And
You do that. Give me a big ol' attack roll.
fix one thing real quick. Put that to there as well. And you said we get stat bonuses from Mars?
Yes, a +5 to hit.
Alright, let me just put that in as well. And if it's strength, it's +7. Oh, baby.
Never mind, you get +7.
I was gonna wait till Mars is finished typing before I actually make the roll.
Make sure you got all the juicy details.
That's her stats that you get bonuses for if you're rolling with those.
Oh, it's okay. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be adding Arcane Jolt to the hit, Gauntlet of Totality. I'm also going to put some of my armor into my fist as I strike, specifically 4. And well, pow.
You do that.
For a total of 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For a total of 36 damage of various types.
So, as you ready your own meteoric-looking fist and bring it right into Fate, one of his wings tries to go in the way of your attack, as it seems like he keeps some of the feathers parted so that he can look at you as you're attacking him. And your fist goes right into the wing, but it seems like you're able to press into it and force the wing up closer to his face. And kind of like the searing radiance of it is able to like scorch his face a bit. It seems like it's bothering him. How much damage did you say it was? 36?
Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna do it again.
Oh my.
For a total of 30 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Which, by the way, Jesus Christ, Mars, those are a lot of modifiers, thanks to you. For a total of... Oh god, this is a lot more. No, wait, that's also 36. Fuck the radiant damage roll, though.
You do that. And now with like some of those stars that were appearing kind of like in the trail of Shanti's attack, some of those kind of loop around your fist as you bring in that fist once again, right into that same wing. And this time it seems like it knocks Fate's head to the side as you're punching into him. And even like strains against the attack. And he goes,
How is this possible? No matter. I must say, in many ways, I'm quite honored to have met all of you. Such unusual creatures. I'm glad I will have the chance to kill all of you and correct so many mistakes at once.
as he finishes up saying that, you see Elric on his turn. He moves kind of between you, and it seems like he puts up like a stone wall quickly between you and Fate as the light's getting brighter and brighter. And he goes to stand in front of Shanti and just body block for her, as he just has his arm up in front of him, not really knowing what else to do. And then
Gay.
God damn it.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
I
that's
had
true.
to. I don't do well
It is
with
now-
emotion.
It is now Zendel's turn.
Hmm.
Zendel, you're face down in some shallow water, and it almost feels like you're on a bed. You look up from that position, and you see a large group of your allies in front of you fighting.
Awake. All right, I'm awake. Hmm. Hmm.
And yeah, they all seem locked in combat with Fate right now.
How big is the room?
This room is infinitely large. It's hardly even a room. It's like a big open space. You're standing on a surface.
Yeah, let's do an old classic. Go ahead.
And these guys are now back here. Just grab them.
Wait,
It's okay. I like it.
wait, no. Yeah, let's try something new. I cast summon Draconic Spirit.
Summon
Nice.
Draconic Spirit. You call forth a Draconic Spirit. It manifests in an unoccupied space that you can see within range. This corporeal form uses the Draconic Spirit stat block. When you cast this spell, choose a family of dragon. Chromatic, gem, or metallic, the creature resembles a dragon of the chosen family, which determines certain traits in its stat block. The creature disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends. Creatures ally to you and your companions. In combat, the creature shares your initiative count. Its turn ends immediately after yours. Or it makes its turn immediately after yours and obeys your verbal commands. No action required by you.
Correct.
If you need the stat block, I have it at the ready.
I provided
nice.
the stat block in the chat just in case.
It says this page
yes.
does not exist.
Impossible.
Rip.
There you go.
Oh, maybe because I
Let's
cut it in
see
half.
here.
Here, actually, here's the real one.
Oh,
I probably cut it in half.
there we go. All right, nice. You got this stat block on your side now.
All right. So, does it get summoned on the next turn, or I think
Immediately.
Oh my gosh, and it also has an AIDS damage bonuses.
A what damage bonus?
Senates.
Oh yeah.
I should have known we were
It
gonna
also
survive
has
this
Senate
fight.
stat bonuses.
Senates.
oh my god, Ez.
So you now have that. You got How to Train My Dragon on your side.
Correct. Does it take an action to write it?
Yes, that does take your action to cast that spell, if I'm not mistaken.
Then, bonus action on the Shillelagh.
Sure. You shillelagh your spear, imbuing it with magic. Now that dragon gets a turn at the end of your turn, and it will obey your verbal commands. Do I have a dragon image? Just
You have wyverns under free assets in Dungeon Master Essentials Part 2.
word. What color wyvern do you want? Do you want like a purple, blue, kind of
Green.
green?
Yeah, if there is a green.
Whoop-ah, there you go. You now have this guy.
Oh, look at the little guy.
Look at him.
He's controlled by you.
2.5. All right. So. Oh, okay, can. Wee. Wait. Am I in the? Oh, there I am.
Yeah, you're in the corner.
Yeah.
And now you
Let's see.
can make that dragon do something.
I can make that dragon do rend.
Oh,
Reach 10 feet, yeah.
Word.
Seems piercing damage.
Let's see here.
How does this work?
Spells that my variants reach 10 feet. Spell level piercing. 1d6 plus 4 plus the spell's level piercing damage.
Do I roll a 1d6 to hit?
Yep. The rend spell in this context does
It's an
1d6
attack
plus
range.
4. Yep, adds 10 feet of attack range, which will hit him.
So 1d6 plus 4. Well, you gotta be shitting me. Well,
Oof. minimum roll. What was the spell level you cast at?
It's a 5th level spell.
So you also get +5 of piercing damage. So you deal 10 damage. As this big old dragon boy
Innate
comes
stat
in.
bonuses for some reason. What's it?
Oh, that's true.
What does that mean?
Isn't that to hit? Spell save DC.
Wait, is it hit regardless?
Oh wait, I have to look at the Ren spell. Your
Some
attack
confusing.
modifier to hit. Oh, you do have to roll to hit. My bad. That rending spell is a melee attack for the dragon. So roll up that attack for him.
Run d20 plus anything? No?
Your spell attack.
Spell attack.
Yep. And it's also going to
It's
have
spell attack.
Sinead's bonus, so it's going to have like a +5, I think.
So total +5.
Yep. So d20 roll plus your modifier +5.
17.
Nice. I think it was a Wisdom, Mars.
Your wisdom gets +10.
Wisdom get. Oh, never mind. So that's not a
Jesus
+5.
fucking Christ.
Anyway, that
Actually,
hits.
That hits.
Oh.
Because you got 23 if that's the case. So yes, the dragon does in fact hit Fate. As it brings, I don't even know what the rend spell from a dragon would look like. Melee weapon attack?
It's
spell?
rend. It's his claws. He rends the flesh with his claws. It's not a spell.
Oh, it's a claw.
It's
Okay.
Cat Scratch, the musical.
So
it
you
uses
see
a
this.
spell attack bonus because it's a summon.
You see the dragon bring down its claws on Fate's wings as they like start to block its attack, and once again you see kind of like the starry mesh that comes from like Shanti's attacks, kind of like wraps around the talons of it, and it seems to pierce into the wings a little bit, dealing the 10 damage.
I do another one. Well, it does another one.
Oh,
Where
yeah,
the
it's got
fuck did a
multi-attack.
dragon come from? What?
Sorry I'm late. I repeat my old dragon here.
Better late than
So
never.
that's-
How did you even fall asleep in the realm of dreams?
That's
Anyways.
funny, isn't it? Realm of dreams, sleeping.
Makeshift,
Quite
quick
fitting.
question.
Yeah,
How many minutes has it been in combat so far?
it's been like this is round 3, I think. So it's been 16 seconds.
Cool, great. I still got another couple of rounds in my starry form because I can only have it for 2 minutes.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 20
Didn't-
rounds.
It's gone.
And so, after you say that, you hear Elric say, "I'm starting to get a sense of deja vu here."
Oh my.
You ever
Running
get that feeling of
fiend.
deja vu?
Summon.
Fuck off.
You're saying, Zendel?
Prank him, John. So, the dragon just there's another rend. Oh wait, so that's 1d20 plus what?
Plus your
Spell attack +10. So your
Yep.
spell attack's like what? +8 in total, I think.
Plus 8. Okay.
I don't know. I'm guessing based on your spell save. So +8, +10 from Sinead. That might actually just hit outright, unless you've crit
What's
failed.
the levels?
Actually, yeah, I think so. Because it's a minimum 19. So if you get a 1 or a 2, you miss.
All right, let's just roll that. You know, it'd be really funny if. Okay, good.
It'd be real funny if I missed anyway.
If I missed. 1d4. No, it's a 1d6. 1d6 plus 4.
Yeah, I saw that
Plus the
PFP change.
spell's
Don't
level
think I did.
piercing damage. What's the spell's level piercing damage?
That's the level you cast the summon at, level 5.
Oh.
of piercing
Plus
damage.
1d6 plus, I think, 4.
Oh, okay. And that's better than a 1. 2.
Fair enough.
Nice. And you deal 11 damage. When the same thing happens with the claws.
Zendel, now that you're awake, I'm gonna need you to empower Eric's bite so that he can keep this motherfucker at... Hold up. Words. English, not German.
Dendel's baffled by the sudden German that comes out of nowhere. This is understood as common, and I probably get the gist idea.
I'm gonna need you to empower Elric's bite, that way you
German
can
is Jorvish.
keep it pinned to the floor.
Gotcha.
Also,
Understood.
sweetie, please figure out what giving him the power of eternity meant. As
Aw.
much as I understood what Interna was telling me, that part is on you to figure out.
Listen, I love that you call me sweetie. However, I can't fucking talk right now. May actually have to let go of the archer thing so I can do other
Makeshift.
things.
Yes.
Are these two in a 30-foot cone? Well,
Not really if the dragon does it at an angle. Because the cone's not very wide. I actually have to look up the rules on cones, but yeah, you could avoid them.
I was gonna
Where
say,
that dragon's head is.
okay.
technically speaking, a cone is 90-degree angle.
It's 30. No. 30-foot cone? What?
30-foot long, 90-foot angle.
90-foot angle. Well, shit.
Hold on. Cone D&D 5e.
You mean 90-degree angle?
90 degrees of a full circle.
Gotcha.
Are we literally arguing
Wow.
about what an angle is right now?
Yes. Let's just say, John over here is gonna have a
So in
breathing
Christian
in the
mythology,
atmosphere.
Oh,
moment.
no, no,
an
no.
angle.
Oh, no.
So anyway, fate kills all of you in the next turn, so campaign over. Just kidding.
Damn it.
Damn, I guess we
We
can
argue about
exclude
angles
it.
one time and Makeshift just shits himself and says, fuck all of you.
Out of all the arguments we had, that's the one you said, okay, I'm killing all of you.
Not the
Out of all
word.
the things.
No.
Not the Subaru.
Not the
A
Subaru.
fucking cone.
The fucking,
A fucking
cone.
cone.
I'll probably hit everyone if I do the cone, right?
You would definitely hit some people who are nearby him, yeah.
You would also not hit me, though, so go
Right.
for it.
John doesn't
Kidding. Don't do it.
go forward with the plan and just doesn't do breath fire. I end his turn.
Gotcha. You end his turn. And then...
Break time.
right after the thing Fate does, in just a moment.
Just I saw the
Fine.
coffee break.
This one's name is Impera, right? I just want to make sure I don't fuck that up. Just in case I fuck up the name here, I'll retcon it later, but this one's name is Impera. As the light grows brighter in his hands, you hear Fate start to speak and go,
Now, with Impera's power, I will obliterate all of you in this instinct. Now die!
and the light surges far brighter than before, and the world around you feels completely frozen. You feel like you can't move at all. And it's almost as if time has halted around all of you.
Uh-oh.
And now,
Potty
let's
break?
go on break.
Potty
Potty
break?
break.
So
Food
I can
break.
get some water.
Yeah, I need to see a man about a horse. Okay, break time. Chat, we will be back
Okay.
in a few minutes. Whee!
Are you
Mars.
constipated?
Thank you. That is the first thing that they hear is constipated. We're back with the
Oh
fight
my.
against fate.
Yay.
Top of initiative, make sure go.
Word. And so, as you see that, as you see all of time halt around you, you see, like, existence seems to halt for a moment, and you hear Fate speak again and go,
How peculiar. Impera, do you intend to defy me? I still see space around me. Why have they not turned to dust? No matter. Your will is unimportant now. Now then.
you see all of Fate's wings kind of like puff a bit and swell as the tips of each feather kind of glows. And from each of them, it seems like a needle shoots out across like the whole of eternity. These streaking lights cross the vast expanse of reality, and many of them hit all of you, dealing
Uh-oh.
22 damage to all of you.
Fucking hell. And there's nothing we can do about it?
It was magic missile, so yeah.
Oof. Yeah, there's nothing
You
we can do about that.
wait. You
Also,
say
good time
missile?
stop.
You
Not
say
that
missile, good
missile.
sir? Goddamn. I tried.
Brock, you speak?
Oh, he
Gotcha.
said missile? It's not that missile that you can reflect. I'm sorry, my man.
That kind of missile you can
Goddamn.
now.
I heard
Sadly,
missile
yeah,
that
not
like
kind of-
triggered my brain.
I do, however, have to make a con save. Add advantage to remain concentration. That I would have loved those rolls earlier, please.
You stay big.
Oh my.
I stay big.
Big.
Hell yeah.
Man. Big plan.
And then, as you see the wings kind of like fade once again, as it seems like he's taking a breath.
Ah. Simpler this way. Now, a few more times.
And you see his wings swell up once again as he deals
Uh-oh.
exactly 22 again,
Uh-oh.
Damn, bro.
Uh-oh. I'm getting low.
with more light streaking across reality as all of you are incapable of moving.
Raggy.
Ro Reggie, I'm written low.
That's fine.
Raggy. Like skip. Getting shot.
Like Chasm, I'm down to 30 health. Who knew?
Turn to help.
And turn on
Yes, man. We're all frozen in time. None of us can use a reaction.
Sedate, please.
Oh yeah, there's no counterspell to be in to a time stop, Tasman.
I mean,
imagine
I know
like
I have counterspell. I know counterspell, but I can't cast it now. I can't fucking
imagine when
move.
JoJo when Dio like stops times and starts throwing knives everywhere. That's basically what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
I know counterspell. I have counterspell. I am not in a position to use fucking counterspell.
And then,
Sucks 'cause I love
as
counterspell.
as panic floods through all of you, and you hear Fate speak once more.
Soon, all will be right once again, and these blunders will go unnoticed, forgotten by eternity. Now all of you perish.
As you see his wings, like, they start to light up again, but you all start to be able to move slightly. And once you start to move, you see Fate's wings kind of recede again as he steps back from the sight of all of you moving. And his wings kind of come back around him in a more defensive pose.
I can
What
attack you now.
is happening?
You moved.
You blinked, I win.
Yep. As he steps backwards and you're able to move, you get an attack of opportunity as him and Sinead.
Ooh. Do you want to go first, Nate?
Yeah, they have higher initiative, so why not?
Yeah.
Do I also get to bonk?
Yeah, oh yeah, you're in range. So yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, the initial casting of that spell wiped out the wall that Elric had made. Like, just vaporized it. And Sinead deals whopping 50 damage with that spell.
Ooh. Nice.
Fucking
I
nice.
get to use Booming Blade, though, because I have Warcaster.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Anyway.
And Azim, what do you deal?
Huh?
What do you deal as damage?
What
do you... you actually need to make an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, so does that mean I just roll my sword dice?
Yep.
Okay. Advantage? I'm attacking the wing.
Yes.
Okay. Ha!
Oh, that's a hit.
That does. Thank you.
And you deal 5 more damage.
Hell yeah.
And then
All right.
Brock, you also get an attack.
I will be using Booming Blade on that attack as well. For a total of 24. So let me... Where's Booming Blade? That is Booming Blade, by the way. It basically empowers a melee attack. It also takes more damage when he moves. Yes! First of all, regular damage.
So how much damage you deal in total?
That is... Meth 32 damage from the attack itself.
Mm-hmm.
And where is Booming Blade? Because he's moving... willingly moves 5 feet or more. He also takes an additional bit of thunder damage. Additional 14 thunder damage.
You do that.
A total of 46 damage.
You said 46, correct?
Yes.
Wapow. Dealing a 46 damage to him. As once again your attacks seem to be hitting the wings, but now they seem to be... These wings don't seem as taut as before, where before they were capable of standing a lot more damage. It seems like now they're not cushioning as hard. And then Fate staggers back, holding the stone in one hand and looking at it. And he turns over his shoulder to look behind himself. How is this possible? I can feel that time's been obliterated. And he looks behind himself. And in his shadow, you can all see that Kolvar, Jonathan, and Oleron are standing a bit further away behind him. And from Jonathan, you can see this kind of like white glow coming from him as the ground beneath him kind of like protrudes this sort of like energy, like a surface onto the ground that expands away from him. And from Kolvar, it seems like the opposite is happening, where this kind of darkness is kind of being sucked towards him. And that same platform shape is sort of receding into the bottom of his feet. And you hear Kolvar speak up. Need a little trick we were able to pull off. We're actually able to just create time and destroy it. With that, we got ourselves a flow of time again. How is this possible? No matter. There's still no point in fighting back. Even if you have such abilities, it is only a matter of time until you all die. And time is of no consequence to a being like myself. You see Fate straighten himself back out a bit.
Now then, we shall continue.
And now, Sinead, it is your turn again. At the top of the order.
Answer me something, Fate.
You again. What?
Do you even know Eternity's name?
A name. To the being eternity. Don't make me laugh, feeble creature. An abomination like you implying such a thing. Eternity simply is. And they are my creator. And I am their most beloved creation.
Eh.
Eh?
She turns and looks it all around.
I am sorry for the trauma I about to give all of you.
What?
Oh, that one. And she switches forms. You all lose your buff from Sinead as she does the chaos form thing. And I drink some lemonade. Enemies at 5 meters.
Meters. What's that in freedom numbers?
And she's going to immediately go to town on this M asterisk 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 asterisk.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this motherfucker. What's... can somebody Google what 5 meters is in freedom numbers?
Oh my fucking god.
Hey, Sirius.
It's about 15 feet, Chief.
Okay, thank you. I didn't hear anybody answer me the last time. Yeah,
1
you're
meter
about
is
to damage
about-
a lot of people.
1 meter is about 3 feet.
3
About.
feet? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
More or less, yeah.
Okay,
A
so
meter
I'm
and a
safe.
yard are
Everyone else...
close.
Me and Zendel are safe. Everyone else is kind of fucked. Cool.
Including the dragon?
My favorite.
Oh, there it is.
Fucking yikes.
Let's see here. Is there a pushback effect on that radius?
That ore, by the way, is on the gem layer.
Probably not.
I heard somebody. And so, you deal that much damage to the people still standing inside that circle. Do we even put like a dexterity saving throw on this thing? I feel like with you moving, because you moved to the right, or wait, did you? Oh yeah, you teleported forward. That's right. But Azim is a monk, so I feel like this would. Actually, no, because it is teleports. There isn't a save for it. Roll me that damage. 5d20.
Okay, at least
Oh,
it was
wow.
a crit fail on one of those. Thank fuck.
Yeah.
Please tell me you didn't just kill people.
Dealing 45 damage to everybody in that circle.
Ow.
Streaky,
Yeah.
Streaky
please
dead?
tell me you're alive.
You want to take a hot guess of how many hit points I have?
No!
4.
Well, I take a hot guess.
4?
Come on, give me
Is it
a number.
Is it 0?
Well, now it is.
No! What?
Well, shit.
Mars, what the
I have
And
30. I have
Azim-
33.
Azim gets downed and knocked out of this this sphere of influence as he's teleported into like a hurricane, pushes him out. This dragon also takes 45 damage, and
Wait, isn't it an area effect kind of thing? Don't I have like a save for that as a monk?
Not this one.
Only against
Okay,
shit
never
with
mind.
dex saves. What the fuck? No!
Okay.
yeah,
This ability does not have
No!
a dex-save attack attached to it.
Okay, I
You
can
can
fix
see
this.
Adam
I can
fly
fix
to the
this.
corner and roll.
I can fix this.
He's like,
It's fine.
You
I'm glad my
fix it.
turn's next. I can fix this. Okay, I can fix it. I can fix it.
Yeah, here I thought that I was gonna die by fate. Nope, I died by the elephants.
Fucking shit. Okay. Yeah, I can fix it. It's fine. I can bring it back. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh yeah, and Kovar, Oleron, and Jonathan all take 45 damage as well.
Bye, Jonathan. It was nice knowing you.
Bye, buddy.
I
Your
still
mom
got
killed
mine.
you.
Tumbling him to do.
What?
I still have to pummel him.
Oh yeah. I only pull up. Gotta go remember how many hit points Jonathan has.
Well, I don't think he has more than Azum.
Actually, he just barely survived that. Oh wait, no. Oh wait,
No.
Yeah,
There was,
no,
there
'cause
was still Fate's attacks.
no, because those darts weren't hitting him because him and Kolvar and Oleron off screen were defending themselves from that.
Fucking almond.
Oh,
So they weren't getting hit by that, but he's got like 2 hit points right now.
Ooh.
And he and Kovar back up out of that. And Oleron teleports over here. After taking 45 damage.
Mars, why?
I'm just gonna enjoy my cheesecake over here.
Don't worry, buddy. I'm coming to get you.
Okay.
Just gonna put some Yu-Gi-Oh cards in some little card holders. It's gonna
How
be
are Brock
fine.
and Elric doing? Wait, I might have something to help.
Up out of a scale from 0 to 100 at 11, I'm at 22.
Good to know. I'm gonna try and help. Do I have
Okay.
that? Do I have that spell? Do I have that spell? Do I have that spell? I do not. So, please don't die. Thanks.
I'll try not to.
And then Fate takes, after the 45 damage from the AoE, he takes. Can you just add up these numbers for me, Mars? That I can't. This is the one that's like it's spread out in 3 different posts because they're not combined into one. Wait, total damage, total damage. Is this the same roll because it does twice? Because it's identical.
Fucking Deus Ex Machina this shit.
Oh, okay.
God
It
damn.
was the multi-attack, and these are literally identical when you rolled them. Yeah, all right.
Damn.
That's how Roll20 be sometimes. Doing 152 damage.
Woohoo.
And as you do that, it seems like the gash across Fate's eye seems to sort of inflame where the redness in it is kind of like it's almost like a flame has actually literally lit across the edges of it. And it's starting to get more swollen and like crack across his face ever so slightly more. And is that the end of your turn?
No more pummeling. Left to do. Until next time.
Until
That'd be a
next
fuck
time,
next
kids. Do. Smack.
Does that mean you turn off the chaos mode thing? Or is that
Please?
still dealing damage?
It's still on.
Oh boy.
Jesus fucking
She has no
Christ.
control over it technically.
Oh boy.
If you okay,
I'm definitely has PTSD from this. All around.
Yep.
And
That was
Shanti,
uh-huh.
it is now your turn.
Okay.
As you see Azim get flung out of that chaotic storm in front of you. You see
Yeah.
Elric and Brock take a bunch of damage from it, and the face of a dragon take a bunch of damage from it.
Fucking hell.
Uh,
Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the starry form not really helping at the moment. I probably will need to switch it to the chalice at some point, but I can't do that again right now. Damn it. I hate myself for only picking 2 things out of the fucking meta magic. She sees Azim go flying, and the whole chaos shit start up again. And she's immediately panicked. Like, she's in pain from Fate's attacks, but it's like, oh shit. She's going to... How much movement do I have? Please tell me I can get around. Okay, I can get to him, but I'm gonna not.
You also have ranged healing.
Ah, do I though? That's the thing. Did I take that spell? That's the problem. One I have to take.
Oh yeah, healing word.
If
If you don't take it, you can't use it.
I did take healing word, thank fuck.
It's fine.
Mars, we know you thought it was only 5 meters. Still fucked people up. We know. I'm going to cast healing word at
Okay, I thought each square was 5 meters, not 5 feet.
Interrupt me again, and I swear
It's
to
not my
God.
fault you all use some weird wacky freedom units.
Oh my God.
So Shanti, what do you do?
Some weird thing.
I cut my own throat. God damn it. Okay. Fucking Christ. I cast healing word. How many spell slots do I have? At 4th level. Thank you, mother. Love that I just got. Oh, fuck off. Fucking crit fail. Yay. Loving this. Okay, so that's 11 plus, I think, because of the necklace Sinead gave her, that is an extra. Yeah, it's an extra 10 points of healing to any of my healing spells. So that is going to be 21 healing to Azim.
Cool.
Please, Mom, leave me alone.
Nice.
As the magic hits Azim just goes.
Okay, so that's my action. Makeshift, are the star things still around me?
Yes.
Oh, fucking Christ. Fucking Christ. I don't know what to do with them. That's the problem. Do I, like, touch them? Do I put them in my butthole? Like, I don't know what to do with these fucking stars.
Bag of holding?
The true bag of holding. My ass.
They'll do their thing when you need them.
Okay, cool,
If you
great.
put the bag of holding in your ass, can you technically stuff shit in your ass?
I just shit up my ass.
Bag of holding in your ass.
Because it need. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, I'm fine. Quick question to both Mars and Makeshift. If I stick my hand in to grab at, like, Elric and or Brock, will I take all of that damage?
It will.
I'll say...
Burn your hand slightly.
Yeah, you won't take all that damage. Since it's like, it's radiating from Sinead, so I guess there'd be a shadow if you're right on the edge of it. So you could probably grab them and be fine.
Cool. Great. Does it count as my movement if I step forward to try and grab them? Or is that an action that I can't do?
You're in the adjacent space, so technically it takes your movement to grapple people and move them. More if they're resisting, if I'm not mistaken. But you don't yourself actually move into the space. It just takes your movement.
Okay, so it'll take my movement to grab them.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna reach forward with both hands. Grab onto the back of Elric's, is he wearing the fur right now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Grab onto the back of his fur, pull him backward, and I'm going to use my other hand to grab onto the back of Yasha's armor and pull him backward. how many points of damage do I take? Because I gotta be really careful here.
And then, as you do that, you can see from like behind Elric's cloak, it looks like his torso is once again starting to get covered with those like eyeballs and twisty flesh-looking bits from before.
Ooh.
And it's almost like his flesh is starting to resemble that like dream state you've seen him in a few other times, with all those like churning teeth and eyeballs and whatnot. Except now, of course, the teeth are metallic.
What kind of metal?
And on his hands and knees, he's kind of metal. On his hands and knees, he's kind of gasping, going,
Oh, this is really bad. And it even got worse.
and looking at the fight, it seems like Fate's wings are still getting in the way of Snade's attacks. And wait, whose turn is it? That's Snade's turn.
Shanti!
Shrieky was unconscious.
It's Shanti!
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry, your space is blank, so my brain does not see it again.
I'm gonna come
Put it in
beat
your
you
name
up.
there.
I'll do it. I'll do it while we do this.
Okay, so what else do you do in your turn? You pull them out, you heal. Streaky.
Is there something I could do with a bonus action? Probably not. I did look for this earlier. That's not a bonus action. Hold on, I'm checking my healing spells to check. Oh my god, Healing Word was a bonus action!
Yes.
Oh,
I don't
I'm
know
a
why. I was like,
fucking
why are you doing
dumbass.
that?
I'm an idiot! I'm an absolute fucking clown! Actually, I'm not a clown, I'm the whole fucking circus! Okay, that was my bonus action, was Healing Word. Pulled them out using my movement, and for my actual action, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. At level 3.
And this is why we read the spell descriptions, folks.
Hey, you're the one who can't say my fucking name right. Get off my ass!
Shillelagh.
Yeah, the fact that you could fucking say shillelagh. Anyway,
Shillelagh.
okay. I have to calculate this. Hold on. Okay. So that's the higher level cast. So that's 10. That's 22 plus the extra 10 from Sinead's necklace. That is a 32 healing points to Elric.
Nice. You heal him for 32 points. And as you do that, he says to you, and like he notices more of those little starry bits floating around near you that seem to be getting more and more plentiful. And he says,
Sinead, don't forget that we're in the realm of consciousness. This isn't technically a physical space.
My
Your
brother in
abilities-
Christ, say it again.
my god, is my mic all fucked up?
No.
What?
You did it again. In the span of 5 minutes,
Sorry,
you called.
Shanti.
Listen, I was expecting for her to get called mommy in bed, but what? Not this soon.
Sinead. Okay, restarting his thing.
There you go.
Sinead. I fucking said Sinead again. You see, now you got me backwards. Okay, Shanti.
Okay,
Shanti,
hold on,
stop
I gotta take a
interrupting me.
fucking breath.
Shanti.
Okay, go.
Okay, now he's gonna start calling you Bing Bong. No. Shanti.
We're in the realm of consciousness. That means you should be able to use your abilities to reach across any distance. Maybe that's what Brock was telling us about.
Oh fuck. Okay, this literally has legit thrown off the brain cell. Which abilities are we talking about? Just my magic in general? Because I don't have any special abilities.
You have an innate connection to eternity as
Yes.
their vessel.
Okay.
So you should be able to cast spells without any range restrictions in this place.
Okay. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. I didn't understand what was...
i.e., you can increase his range to infinity in this place.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
Thank you. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to know. I didn't understand that. Fucking Christ. Give me just a second, because, like...
I probably should just put that in the notes.
That would have been really helpful, thank you. I'm a little shaky right now. Give me just a second.
Shaken from laughing at my recollection of your name.
No, shaking from the genuine autism that makes me feel like I'm a really big dumbass right now. Okay. Oh, okay. She looks from Fate to Elric, from Elric to the stars that are kind of like around her, and she gets an idea. Give me just...
Yep, take your time.
I don't, like, Brock reached into his mouth and just did that. I don't know what to do. Do I just, like, say abraca fuck you and then boom, he's got magic?
Yeah, just wait until his turn.
Okay, cool, great. We're gonna do that, because I need a second. Fucking Christ.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, end turn. Whoever's next, go.
Alright, it is now Streaky's turn, who has just gasped back to life.
Uh-huh. Alright. Well. Where's my thing? Alright, first thing Asm does is... Quickened Healing.
You do that.
Yep. What dice is that I need to roll? Martial arts today.
Good question. That should be in your notes.
Fuck.
What is a martial arts die?
Hold on.
For in action, you can spend 2 key points and roll a martial arts die. You gain a number of hit points equal to the number rolled plus your proficiency bonus.
Fuck is martial arts die?
I'm gonna just say it's a D6.
D6? Okay. So, roll slash.
Or wait, I think it's actually a D10 now that I'm thinking about it, because I know that you roll a D10 on deflect missile or deflect missile. So I think it's a D10.
Okay, let's try that.
Yeah. Alright, how much do you get? Once you put a space between the command and the number.
God damn it. I can't do this.
Time's a charm.
The fuck do I do, man?
/roll, not roll//. Or not roll /.
Hey, let's go.
There you go.
I did it. I did it, Dad. 9 health. Yay.
That plus your proficiency bonus, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Which is dexterity.
3, so...
Proficiency.
Fuck.
Your proficiency bonus.
4.
Makeshift, did you forget what a proficiency bonus is?
I did not. Did Asm forget what his is currently equal to?
You said dexterity makeshift.
Did I? Whoopsie. My bad.
Yes!
I can't see his features.
I am scared and confused.
Oh my.
What's your proficiency bonus?
4.
4.
There we go. You regain 12 hit points. I'm starting to lose brain cells from the warmth of my room because I don't have my fan on. It's too loud and I don't like it.
We're all fucking losing brain cells after Mars decided to be like, oh, so too good, y'all asses. Okay.
Okay. And do you do anything else?
I know our map is feathers, but are they feathers that I can like grab? Are they like big feathers?
These are all attached to Fate's wings. Like everywhere is like the extension of his wings. It's not like a pile of feathers. His
Yeah.
wings just stretch eternally far and are making the whole battlefield.
Ah, okay. Damn, I was about to make some arrows with those wings, but okay. I guess I throw a dart at him as our attack because I don't want to go in this circle. Not yet.
You do that, throwing a rusty nail at the god of fate.
Yes.
Let's see that attack roll.
Woo. Ah, shit.
And I'm going to use that as disadvantage because it has to make it through the chaos storm thingy.
True.
And that misses as the nail shoots through some of the storm and like plinks off of one of the feathers.
Good. So now I have 5 things. Cool. Alright, that's it. Not risking Asm going in there.
Word.
Rule for tetanus.
I mean, if I roll for damage, I do have 8.
And now.
Oh my
is
gosh,
Fate's
it's 2H damage.
What?
No, I was just like, she said.
Oh,
Mars
she read
said,
2
Mars said
Yeah.
this, and I just put, well, I do have AIDS. But
Yeah,
do
he
have AIDS
called
damage.
the rust damage AIDS.
AIDS.
forgot about that. That was like 10 sessions ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while
So-
since I used the nails.
Yep. And so, the nail just plinks off one of the wings and does nothing. It's now
Oh,
Fate's
yeah.
turn. And with his fist, he brings down another one of those like cosmic meteor punches towards you, Sinead. Let me. Where's the D20 roll? There it is. Gonna go out on a limb here and say that does not beat your armor class.
No.
Yeah. And so as his fist comes down, you're able to catch it. And you kind of locked in one of these, like, you know that scene in like the opening boss fight of God of War 2018? Where what's it? Kratos and the tattooed guy are like holding each other's hands and they're like breaking apart the ground beneath them. It's like that.
The tattooed guy.
And he speaks down to you and goes,
Do you think this is the first time I've had to fight against Chaos Incarnate? I am very experienced against this accursed force. You will have to do much better than this.
"Oh, would you look at that? They did much better than that when I looked at their rules." So they used their reaction. There you go. Accidentally rolled twice. What spell is this? Oh yeah, the Unleash Chaos thing. As he's still inside that circle during this action. And he takes half damage, since he's ready for it now. Which is... what the fuck is math?
1 plus 1.
What's 77 divided by 2?
33.5. Wait, no. 38.5.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then, Fate's wings begin to arc in around you and try and jab into you once again. This time at advantage. Because, oh wow, he did not do good with those rolls. Does a 20 hit? I forget what your armor class is. Dang. And then the wings also manage to like plink away as in like the chaotic haze around you, they don't quite manage to make it in. They kind of stray off course and wrap around you. But they are still tangling around you right now and starting to get a better grip on you. And Fate speaks down to you once again and goes,
Listen very closely, Sinead. I can see it in this very moment. They are all going to die screaming because of you. Can you hear me in there?
He's going to get a
God?
face first of Kamehameha.
Let's see it. Give me the roll.
Name right at his face.
You do that. Oh, wow. Got a good roll on that one. And as your free arm brings in that blast from like the chaos abilities, the light in his offhand starts to shimmer once again, and it seems like a portal opens up in front of him as the blast passes through it and shoots out the back of his head again, seeming to create a gap where his head once was.
Did you think that would work on me a second time, Sinead? This stone might be against me, but it still serves its master well.
And now, that is both of his actions. Answer, he already went. I cast Become OCD. What? I cast Crippling Depression.
Well, shit.
I
There goes
cast
my portal.
Violent Autism.
What?
Target Self.
Target
Emotional
self,
damage.
exactly. Makes
They don't
you
call
stop
me
being
Stone
accurate.
Cold.
Range Self.
Range-
Materials Self.
Materials, 3
Nice
brain
plan.
cells.
They don't call me Stone Cold Steve Autism for nothing.
Oh my god.
3 brain cells, which the spell consumes.
Exactly. Also, Jet, that's going in the quote book.
Yeah,
I-
that is going in the group book.
I have a quote book on my phone that is full of quotes.
Well, I love it.
Welcome to your
Oh, we
first.
have a quote book.
Oh wait, this isn't your first foray to the quote book. No, you actually have one up here.
I
Also,
probably
for a
have
second,
somewhere in
I
there.
thought we were standing on rice in the map background. I thought that was rice for a second. I was like, what the
Rice.
fuck?
Nice.
We have a quote. We have a quote book.
I have a quote
What's
book.
my first entry?
Um.
Oh, never mind. I see it.
Uh,
I think.
No, you don't. You don't. It's a private quote book I have on my notes folder.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I should say this.
Some of those are. Some of them
Very
are pretty
dodgy.
bad.
It's not like sexual or anything. I just don't know.
Look, dementia's a
I'll
bitch. She
text
gets
it to
DM.
you. How about that? I will. I
Text me.
will.
What the hell did I say? I don't remember anything.
Okay.
The group circles
Some,
up to discuss Shanti's book.
Some devious activity going on in the DMs right now, everybody.
Do you remember that at all?
No, but I can imagine the. I wish I remember. What? When? What the fuck?
I'll explain later.
All right.
I think I remember that.
Why do I tell you remember that as well? Like, I feel like that was somewhere.
Because Adrian explained it. It's Jet's quote, but Adrian had to tell the story.
Oh no.
Anyway,
So
the
anyway.
game that we're playing.
The game.
Oh yeah, back to this one. Yeah.
Jeez. It's now Elric and the NPC's turn. And you see Elric, on like one knee as he's looking back at the chaos behind him. And he goes,
Things are looking better, but I'm certain that fate still got something planned. I need to do something about his wings. Oh, let's hope these teeth are strong enough in this place.
and you see across Elric's body, like more teeth and like jaws and start to form on him. And it seems like a plume of flesh is coming out of his back. A lot like you saw in the dream world before when there was this kind of chaotic mesh of teeth and eyeballs coming from him. And now it's starting to like plume up into the sky. And you see that like the stars forming like around your body, Shanti, they seem to be kind of clustering around him, like and wrapping around like the pillar of like teeth and eyeballs that are coming from him. And you can sense that as you like reach closer to him, it's kind of like your power is being drawn towards him.
Is his face still intact? Like, is it still there?
Elric's, yeah.
Okay.
He's just got like a lot of extra flesh coming out of him right now.
Cool. She's gonna look at the stars a little bit and then look at him, and then she's going to reach forward and put both hands on the sides of his face and lean in and just goes, "If you die, I will find your soul and I will resurrect you and I will make you sit through 600 hours of Leader Vanu's divination lectures."
Noted.
And she's gonna give him the magic and let go.
You do
She's
that.
gonna give him a kiss.
Actually, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. She's gonna kiss him, give him the magic through that, and then let go.
You do that.
Give him a little kiss.
As you give him a little kiss. The stars seem to instantly in both directions, like far above him and far below him, reach out this chaotic mass of teeth and eyeballs, punctuated by these strings of stars and light connecting them. And it seems to spread out at an incredible pace across the area around you, wrapping around the various lengths of wings that you see everywhere. And you see as this whole mass of flesh starts to tangle and clench down on the wings in every which way. But it seems like they're not quite getting through the mass. And you hear Elric call over to and Elric, he calls over to Zendel and goes,
Zendel, quickly now. I need your ability to rot through these things. Just stab your spear into me or something.
Ouch.
Wrong one.
I was gonna say, okay, that dragon's very dead now.
Two ways of doing it. Throwing it or mage handing it.
You are well within walking distance of him, and it's also your
Oh, I
turn.
casually walk towards.
Take a strut on over, swirl the spear around.
Here, hold this, and I stab him with it.
You do that.
Here, hold
Taking
this.
your shillelagh spear, saying, "Here, hold that," and just jamming it into the back where all the flesh is coming out of. And as you do that,
He's in there.
everywhere that you see these like silvery teeth coming out, you also see at the base of them this kind of like acidic bubbling, like rot coming from it.
Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Just take the damn spear.
You do that, jamming it into him real good, and jamming the spear. And as you do that, it seems like the teeth begin to clench down deep into the flesh of all of the wings. And you'd notice over at Fate, his reaction seems to change as he realizes that something's very wrong with his wings. As he has one hand occupied in kind of this tug of war with Sinead, and the other hand currently wielding the stone, he looks up at the world around him and sees the endless sea of jaws and eyeballs clenching down on his wings that stretch all the way down to the back of his spine. Or just to his spine on his back. And he goes,
What? How is this possible? You creatures. Shanti,
Yes!
what are you?
You finally called me by my name.
That was shoddy.
talking to me or
Either
Fate.
Oh, to you, Shanti just like turns her face to him and just like she gets one of that meme of the cat that has all the knives pointing at it. That's the look she's got on her face right now, and she just looks at him, and she just goes, "I told you you're not her favorite creation anymore."
And the eye that's peering through that like flaming crack on his skull right now, or the sort of mask he has on, you can very clearly see the absolute image of rage in that eyeball. As he doesn't speak to you and he puts his attention back towards Shanti. Oh my god. Back towards Sinead.
He's
Don't say a
reversing
word.
him again.
Don't say anything. Back towards Sinead. As he keeps his one fist pinned against her palm in this this test of strength between the two of them. And slowly you can see that the flesh is kind of like the teeth and eyeballs are kind of pulling at his wings, and they seem to get further and pulled. Like the curvature of them near his back starts to like straighten out as the feathers start to separate a little bit at a time. And Azim, from your position, you can now see. Oh wait, since Fate's currently, where's his thingy? He's pointed this way. Let me readjust him a little bit.
I can touch it.
From his back, you can see these like the flesh that's underneath the very base of his wings, where it attaches to its back. They're not this like pearly white color like his feathers and the rest of his body. It's this like very cherry crimson red color that seems to be underneath the feathers. And for just a moment, you can see that peeking through as all the teeth are kind of separating and like pulling the feathers apart, as it seems like the wings no longer have anywhere to go. And then you hear from the cloth on your arm, Interna start to speak and go, "All right then, I hope you understand what to do now, Azim. Don't worry about that storm around them. I'll help hold that off." As the cloth then wraps around most of your body and gives this like humming noise.
Azim responds back to is like understood, and then moves in towards the back, like here.
You do
Something
that.
like that.
And as you step through the chaos, for a moment it feels a bit like it's biting at you, but wherever the ribbon is, it feels like it sort of wards it off and cuts through. It's like the two are canceling out. And as you move in towards Fate's back, you can see that very tender and very clearly vulnerable flesh at the base of the wings. And what do you do, Chief?
It sounds like you want to do something.
Give him a
I
nice
turn
little
around and
back
go Taco
rub.
Bell.
Just give him a pat on the back and walk away.
give it a little pat, like, "Hey there, buddy, are you
Give him a little smooch right there on the wing joint.
yeah, little
Little smooch, a little lick.
With the flirting and sounding like, yeah, they're made in a bomb factory. They're bombs.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
God.
of course, Azim goes in and gives us. He goes, grips his sword hard, and then he attacks it. Yes.
Yeah, let's
you do
go.
that. Going in to attack his wings, you bring down a slashing motion onto one of them. And it's going through nice and cleanly. Give me a damage roll.
Yes.
9.
9.
And as you cut through one of them, your sword is brought down further, and it leads into the next one. Give me another attack roll.
Okay.
Nice. And now give me a damage roll on that.
Okay.
His wings have a lot less armor.
Rocky.
Warcraft.
And your sword manages to pass through the second one. Give me another attack roll.
Okay.
Because he's got 3 on each side. There we go, give me a damage roll. Please be high enough, please be high enough, please be high enough. It is.
Yes.
And then your sword passes through the final one.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Let's
In one
go.
swift motion, you bring down your sword and it hacks away the right side of his, or all right of his wings, leaving the left one still standing. And from them, this kind of like sparkly, smoky haze is spitting out rather than blood. And the wings kind of get yoinked away really quickly by Elric's jaws.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to use flurry of blows? Get some more attacks in?
Let me think about it. Yes. So that, let me think. Flurry of blows. That's a one that's keyword.
You do that.
Okay, it says unarmored, but hear me out. What if the last one, Asm grabs it and just yanks it?
Sure. You've got Interna's cloth wrapped around you.
Yeah. This interesting. Okay, come on, baby.
19. And as you bring your sword back up in an arcing motion and kind of uppercutting the other wings, you hit the next one. Roll for damage on it. 9. And you manage to slice through the bottommost wing. Give me another attack roll.
Fuck!
Ooh. And then it seems to halt up against this one, as you can't quite get through it. Do you want to use another key point?
We're at the end game now, boys. We're at the end game now. We're at the end game now, boys.
Yeah, but
Okay. Unarmed attack. Haha!
Nice. And you managed to hit that one. Give me a damage roll.
Okay.
Yes. And you managed to go through that one as well in another uppercutting motion as you strain against it. You push through it once more, and you're now at the last wing. Give me another attack roll.
Okay. Wait, I thought that was the last one.
No, there's one more. That was 5 total.
Oh. There's 5 wings?
No, there's 6 total, but you got through 5.
Oh, okay. 6 wings. Okay, got it. Okay, come on. Come on, baby. Fuck.
And the sword doesn't quite make it into that one, catching on one of the feathers. Then you feel Interna's blessing going through the hand that you're using to drive, like not the handle part of the sword, but the further up part of the sword. It kind of feels like it's humming with some more strength now. Do you want to try pulling it out?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Give me a grapple check.
Grapple check. Okay. How do I do that?
Strength check.
Oh, strength? Okay. Here it is.
You put your hand down onto it, feeling Interna's blessing going through your veins. Feel your grip tighten further and further. It's almost like it feels like the ribbon's helping you out. As slowly you yank it, and then, in one swift motion, you take the wing right off with your bare hand, with Interna's help.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. Yes!
And then you hear Fate cry out in pain. As he then makes an attack roll, Snade, give me a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Brother, those rolls gave me a heart attack. First row.
And as you're in this arm wrestling match with Fate, let me grab some dice here. I'll use the clear ones, they match him well.
Ooh.
Oh, I dropped it. I dropped it again. I'll take that roll. Fine.
Even Destiny is like, no, big dice tonight.
Hope you all enjoyed that fluttered putting dice back in the box ASMR.
I loved it.
And as you hear Fate cry out, he lets go of the stone that was in his left hand, and he uses his second hand to punch at you. You're able to block it with the palm of your hand, but the force of his rage seems to knock you back about 20 feet. In this direction. Yoink.
Oh no.
And he reaches back around his back.
Pour over
And
on.
Oh, yeah. Oberon, seeing you move towards him, teleports away from that nonsense. He uses reaction.
I was like, gosh.
This time you weren't
Alright.
teleporting, so he's just, nope, I'm out of here.
He said, fuck that shit, bye.
And so, he then reaches around behind himself and grapples at you, Azim. Give me a dexterity saving throw. Against... Okay,
Oof.
beat a 12,
Oh boy.
and you're Gucci. As his massive hand reaches around behind him to try and grab you, you manage to slip away and jump back to this position.
Yeah.
Fate's wings have now been severed, and Elric is still holding on tight to them. And you see Fate, wailing in pain, fall onto his hands and knees and just start cursing at the world.
My wings. How could this have happened? How could I have failed such a simple task? And you,
He looks at the stone on the ground.
so fucking worthless.
Oh no,
He
he
brings
cursed.
one hand up.
I can still kill you all. I must correct this existence down the path it must go.
And he brings his face up and gazes over at you, Shanti.
Uh-oh.
Your end is now.
Uh-oh.
And then... One second.
Don't worry, I've got the thing. I'm ready. I've got the dice. Tell me what saving throw. Fucking Christ.
Let me just check this real quick. Okay, word. Just wanted to double check that. And so, as he's looking up over at Sinead, at Shanti, don't say a word.
I said nothing. I said nothing.
As he's looking up over at Shanti, enraged, the fact that she can display the same powers as him, you all see Sinead. This time, actually, Sinead. Teleport back into position with him. And Aurora seems to shrink down and collect into her sword. Could you do me a solid and get rid of that big ring? I don't know how to
delete that.
It's on the GM layer.
One second.
There it is.
Hey,
Not 0,
There we
just
go.
nothing in there.
And it's now shrunken down. You see Sinead teleport over to him, with her sword raised up into the air, as it seems like all that energy is focusing just into her blade. And just for a moment, you see what looks to be a look of surprise on Fate's eye, as he realizes the slight blunder he's made in this moment, growing too complacent in the defense his wings brought him, as he turns towards Sinead just in time for a sword to come down on his neck. And as you see that, this torrent of gushing beams of light are spewing out the back of the sword in the opposite direction of Fate. In between them, you feel like you can see glimpses of all kinds of things, other realms, stars from far beyond, and maybe even other planets, as they flicker in and out of view from this massive burst of energy coming from her sword. And you see it start to work its way down slowly, slowly, slowly. And then, the scene changes ever so slightly. Brought to a scene where Captain Pavel, all the way back in Mortel Bay, has a nice warm candlelight by his side. He's got a big old book in his hands. He's flicking down through some large pages with small text on them. It seems like he's reading to a bunch of kids. He says to them, "Well, let's see how the story go. Oh, yes. Well, once upon a time, there was a brave warrior. He traveled the lands far and wide and served their king night and day. A fellow I could admire. Oh." He looks around at the kids, and they all just seem like kind of bored and unentertained by his reading. Okay. Well, one day, this adventurer came across a grand threat that had torn him to pieces like no other. Am I reading this correctly? Oh, yeah, yes. One day he encountered two dragons. The first had managed to tear away his armor, and the second, well, he was locked in battle with it, and suddenly it had driven its talons into the back of his head. But through might and determination, he was able to slay the dragon. Sorry, kids, I'm not sure who wrote the details of this. How would he have slain it if it had claws in his neck? Mr. Pavel, can you read a different story? Sorry, kids, it's getting rather late. I had a long shift today. Do you mind if I just leave it at that? He looks around at the kids all waiting in bed to go to sleep, and they're all just like, yes, that's fine. We can go to sleep. Righty then. Good night, everybody. He blows out the candle and leaves the room. And then I just got a message something. I'll address that in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it. And then, in the dark, quiet night, after Pavel's put down the book near the entrance of the room, and he walks out and leaves the building as it's late, his shift is over, and he reads his volunteer work. One of the children wakes up and scurries out of bed by moonlight and finds the book and brings it over towards one of the windows. opens it up to the page he was writing on. They lift up one of the floorboards nearby, showing an ink and quill underneath it. And they take it out, and they squint really closely at the pages as they have a quill in hand. And they scribble out the ending that was written and begin to write something new. As they're writing and scribbling away, they can just barely make out by the moonlight a ladybug that was crawling across the pages towards their pen, which they promptly flicked away so they could keep writing more easily. And then, now that my symbolic side story is done, we're brought back to the scene between Sinead and Fate, where suddenly her sword is halted, and it seems like it's not going any further. The same energy is still spilling out the back continuously, but it seems to have stopped. And Fate, on his hands and knees, begins to laugh.
Oh, Sinead. How disappointing. All that power, even the power of my creator, it would seem. And you couldn't even make it halfway through my weakest body part. Now then.
Sinead, give me a strength saving throw at disadvantage. Oof. And as for a moment, you try and adjust your grip a little bit to get a better hold on it. Fate's head pushes back and you're pulled further away as you're still trying to strain against it. And Fate arcs his head backwards. And you all watch in horror
as Sinead's sword can't make it halfway through my neck. And now, after this moment, I will crush your very existence from this world. And all of your children, Sinead, they will die screaming. Screaming your name. I can see it now in this very moment. Their ends are coming. Your end is coming. Give me another strength saving throw at disadvantage.
Huh?
And once again, you still keep driving your sword into it. And then he lifts his head up further once again. This time not as quickly, but he's still pressing up against you. And he arcs his neck back, and he lifts it higher. And he looks back at the group in front of him.
Accept your end, Sinead. Accept your fate.
As he looks up towards all of you, laughing, with a gash in the back of his neck and an ocean of energy coming out the back of Sinead's sword. But the sword doesn't go any deeper. Until... give me a perception check. Who is currently the least occupied? Zendel, give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 11.
11. Dang, this situation's looking dire. Nothing else of note.
Oh,
You want
Well.
me to do it?
And Sinead, nah, you're too busy with with maintaining the jaws around Fate's wings.
Oh, right, yeah.
And so, Sinead, give me another strength check at disadvantage. And as you continue to maintain your drive into the back of his neck, still not going any further, Fade brings his head all the way back to almost a sitting up position, and his chest is able to point forward again.
Sinead, did you really think that toothpick sword could do anything to me in a place like this? Even if your sword could hurt me, we're in the realm of consciousness. It's nothing more than an idea here. A sharpened stone would be as effective. You are going to die here.
And then, as he finishes saying that, in front of him, now that he's in a nice sitting position, where Sinead's hacking sort of directly forward instead of downward, and his head and neck are at a good height for humans that aren't 10 feet tall. You see Oleron teleport Jonathan and Kolvar directly in front of him, directly in front of the God of Fate, who's currently kneeling. And he teleports himself away in the next turn, or instantly afterwards. And you see Jonathan, with his sword in hand, the one which was modeled after his first sword. It's the one made out of wood. He didn't name it. It's just he has his wooden sword in hand, the one that was modeled after his first sword. And his first sword is in Kolvar's hand, the one which was modeled after Sinead's sword. And with that, they take what is essentially Sinead's sword, and that same energy that's coming out the back of Sinead's blade, they drive it into the front of Fate's neck, as once again, the unmistakable look of surprise crosses Fate's eye. As they both drive those swords into his neck, deeper and deeper and deeper, until there's a brief moment of pause in the air as the energy from their swords dissipates and calms down, and you see Fate's body kneeling amidst the wings, his head completely severed,
Yes.
tumbling to the ground in front of him.
Ooh.
Panting with exhaustion, Kolvar and Jonathan kind of like do that thing where they put their hands on their knees and just like we did it. And this kind of smoky, starry haze pours out the stump of Fate's neck as it still sits there. And Sinead, you standing over Fate's body and seeing his head tumble in front of you. What do you say?
Her name is Aaliyah.
His head is silent for a moment, and you see his body, with one shaking hand, slowly reach out towards his head, as if it's struggling to keep its balance, and tumble forward and fall, as it lands its palm on the head, and brings its other towards the side of the head. And you see Fate's body pick up his own head, and hold it high up, as if offering it to someone. And you hear the head speak and say,
Eternity. Eternity. I can't see you. Where have you gone?
and its eyeball looks over towards Sinead. As you see the body trembling more and more, it starts to shake and seize up
And as it drops its own head back to the ground, you see the body sort of shoot down deep beneath the feathers, and it seems like it's dropping deep, deep down into like an ocean as it falls away, trying to grasp desperately at the surface that's falling away from. But inevitably, it tumbles deep into the realm of consciousness. And the head rests there on the ground, motionless. And Elric undoes that whole, like, pillar of jaws things he was doing. All the teeth and stuff recede back into him. Did we do it? Is Fate actually dead?
I don't know anything that could live without a head.
Well, we did follow Antona's plan. You better be.
He can change his own fate, but don't think
Sinead just collapses onto the floor exhausted.
Asim
And
does the
Cor-
same.
Kolvar and Jonathan quickly go over to Sinead to try and prop her up. And Elric walks over towards Fate's head and picks him up for a moment. Holds him up. Oh my god. Is this real? And as he's holding him, he seems to be even more motionless than before, and he kind of looks over toward Shanti. What should we do with him now?
Shanti's going to walk forward and stand next to Elric and kind of stare at the head as well. I have no idea. I mean, he kept saying eternity was his creator, so if I'm supposed to be eternity's denizen, I guess I have to do something, but I don't know what to do.
And as you're talking, the Eye of Fate, or Fate's head, like, the eyeball looks over at you, kind of slowly. And without speaking, it seems like the head just begins to sort of fade and crackle out of reality as patches of it seem to be becoming more translucent. And it kind of floats out of Elric's hands.
Well,
It keeps its gaze on you as it just kind of vaporizes.
Well, that's one thing to do, I guess. Ugh.
And Elric then falls backwards onto the ground in like a pain angel position, like a snow angel, and just like breathes for a moment.
Shanti,
What's up?
Shanti's gonna kneel next to him and just be like, shit, is he alright? And then when he does the sigh of relief, she's like, oh, okay.
I can't believe it. We actually did it. The God of Fate. The guy who's been weaving everybody's destinies since the beginning of time. I gotta say, I believe anything's possible at this point.
She kind of.
So how are you doing, Dream Girl? Are you all right?
She smiles kind of down at him and just kind of laughs at his like relieved thing. She just kind of scoots up next to him. Just. This is the weirdest foray I've had into the realm of consciousness in a very long time, and I once saw the founder of the Wandering Pool naked in a fountain. So she holds up 2 thumbs and just goes, I'm just glad we're alive.
I'm glad to. Oh, I can't wait to go home and take a bath. Speaking of sitting naked in fountains.
She kind of.
A bath and some good food.
Oh, you said it, Brock. Oh, yeah, Shanti?
She's just laughing at him and just. Fucking hell. Train of thought passed me by as it went through the fucking station. She's going to lay down next to him and do the same pose, just like Jesus fucking Christ. Then she's going to turn and look at him and just go, by the way, I like you better with this hairstyle.
Oh, yeah, beard. I forgot about that. Oh, yeah, Lord, I need to trim up.
Oh, the
He,
beard's
scratches
fine.
at his face. Oh.
The beard's fine, it's the hair I was talking about. Although, that does remind me. How long were you there?
Oh, well, it's kind of hard to tell. I slept for most of it, actually. I remember that I arrived when, well, back when I was younger, just a teen. And, well, now that I think about it, I suppose I could have been in there as long as 1,000 years. But it just feels like maybe a year had passed. I'm not certain. Again, I was sleeping most of the time.
She kind of.
Why do you ask?
She just kind of looks at him for a second, and just the thought that he might have had to sit there for 1,000 years is just fucking heartbreaking. And she just shakes her head, and she reaches her hand over, and she takes his hand and just goes, well, I'm glad that fucker's dead.
So am I.
Meanwhile, Azim and Streaky, is there any interactions you want to do with the NPCs?
Azim and Streaky.
Yes.
Somebody please give Makeshift the brain cell. This poor man. Are you okay, buddy?
I want to have my cooling on, but I don't want the audio to be bad. Anyway, Zendel and Azim, do you want to have any interactions with the NPCs?
Really, no. I just probably got my spear back. Probably sat down and rest after that.
Yep.
A bit sad that John's gone. He got obliterated by the blast, but yeah.
Yeah, the dragon.
I'll let them
That
know.
reminds me. Alright. You want to keep those teeth? The metal ones, I mean.
Most certainly not. Most druids are allergic to metal, and I just don't like it.
Alright, open up wide.
So how do you take these out of
Do you actually smack him out of his mouth?
I don't smack him, I just grab his mouth, like, as if I were to try and shut him up, and just pull the metal back out.
You do that, just... Oh, that's an odd taste in my mouth.
You
All right, then.
enjoyed that too much. Shanti looks at Brock.
Well, metal's tasty.
And so, meanwhile, Snade, you see Jonathan and Kolvar
Oh,
catch you
you
as you
skipped
like
over
collapse.
Azim.
Oh, I did. Oh crap, Azim. My bad.
Hey,
track of things.
Streaky and Azim.
The one beam.
The guy over here.
That one
Azim
guy.
kind of, that the dude, meet the devil from the Bible, but hey, Azim props up and like hobbles towards Shanti, and like halfway there looks over to Snade and just like, you owe me a fucking apology.
Yeah,
And then continues walking to Shanti.
You do that, and do you want to? You can interact with Shanti now.
Yeah. He just leads towards Shanti. He's like, can you please heal me a little bit more, please?
Shanti sits up and just goes, "Oh, right, sorry." And then she's going to cast Healing Word. Actually, she's gonna do Cure Wounds because that one does a little bit more.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna do like all of these. So just heal yourself up, and I'll calculate that later.
Okay.
But yeah, she'll basically heal you back to full health and just goes, "Are you alright? That was..." And she looks over at Sinead and then looks back at him and goes, "It was a bit frightening to see you flung through the air and crumple on the ground. Are you alright?"
Well, it's not as bad as the stinging acid burn from the worm, but I'll be fine. Thank you.
She puts a hand on his shoulder and gently, like, pats him and just goes, "One of these days we're gonna have to try to make sure you don't nearly die in battle."
Azim just chuckles a bit, like, and just says, "Where's the fun in that?"
She just rolls her eyes at him.
Speaking of, remind me to give you something back when we're in the waking room.
Noted.
Word. And as you're doing that, meanwhile, Sinead, in your exhaustion, you see that Kovar and Jonathan are both propping you up as you've collapsed to the ground. And they immediately go, you hear Jonathan immediately go, Miss Sinead, Mom, are you alright?
Did I almost kill everybody?
Yeah, and did you already start calling her Mom? Okay. What, she asked? Okay. But, yeah, you definitely almost killed a lot of people. But hey, on the bright side, looky here. Guess who you did kill? Aside from the monk, who you kind of did, and then he didn't. He's fine now, I think.
Still fucking hurts.
Yeah, see, he's talking. Come on, I'll give you three guesses. Bet you
This is
need
only
one.
the beginning. But yeah, fate is rendered.
Oh yeah, you best believe he's rendered. Come here, you. And you hear Golvar immediately, he picks you up by the armor and starts hugging you real hard.
I hope. Everyone is okay besides from the monk. I will make it up to him.
I'm sure he'll get over it. Didn't he jump into a worm's mouth or something? I'm amazed he lived through that. Actually, I'm amazed anything could live through that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a tough cookie. Anyway,
I think you should apologize to him too, bud.
Just a circle.
Then
of
again,
all
he's
the
pretty
crap.
stupid.
Wow.
I
Jeez.
fucking heard that.
We all heard that.
You jumped into a worm.
I thought it was a good
A
idea.
primordial worm.
And you nearly killed all of us, Sinead. We've all made dumb decisions in the heat of battle.
And I ripped out the wings of a god. Okay, some things just don't work, but some things do.
That's a good point. Speaking one thing at a time. Hey, Johnny boy, come here. What? And you immediately see him pick up and like swing Jonathan around. God, I'm proud of you. You picked that up fast. Whew. Well, oh yeah, next thing on the list. Want to explain why you called me an accident, Sinead? That was a interesting little bit in there.
Okay, so
Oof.
I had intercourse with a woman and I put too much energy into her.
What?
Huh?
The whole group just looks at her like, what?
Huh?
What? You know what?
I think it's just.
I can live with an origin story like that.
I mean, you're a happy accident, though.
So that's what you meant. Thought you meant some weird science experiment or something. But, I kind of suspected something like that. Question, though. Do I resemble my mother more, or are you my mother more? Like, are you both the mother? Which one of the two do I resemble more? I'm kind of curious now. Jonathan just, like, looks over at him like, what?
I think you're more resemble her, to be honest. I don't know how this all works.
Yeah, I'm kind of missing the horns. And the tail and, you know, your abilities and whatnot. Anyway. Well, it's, I don't know. Olaron, you got anything? I'm just here. Look, I'm happy, you know, we're able to do this. I really just want to get back to my mother. He kind of like looks away from the group awkwardly. What a happy ending this has been. Now then, Kolvar turns back towards the group. So everybody, we've definitely got this. I just got sent a chaotic evil meme by Adrian.
Of course it was my fucking fiance! Oh god, he sent it to me too!
We love you, Adrian, if you're in here.
Oh my god.
It's the Netflix
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, it's the Netflix one.
Yep. Anyway,
God damn it.
so Kolvar turns towards the group and goes, "All right, everybody, good news. I'm on your side now." Hey.
Do you think you should maybe say something to...
Yep. Second, Azim, right? My bad about the worm. Also, all the rest of you, because it was attacking you too, but he, you know, you were inside of it. But hey, long story short. Oh, yep. What's up?
Aspen just looks at me and says, as much as I would love to beat you up for that, I must accept your apology.
Noted. But hey, everybody, look on the bright side. If the old god of fate, that geezer, was trying to stop us and he was getting angry that we were winning, and looky here, we did win. That means we bet on the right horse here. Or I should say, I bet on the right horse. And that means we're heading in the right direction. We might actually avoid entirely being annihilated. That's great news. Come on, everybody, round of applause. Pat yourself on the back. Y'all did great.
Forgive me for not immediately Forgive me for not immediately celebrating. But Sinead did say this is just the beginning, and Why do I have a feeling that there are much more powerful things than... And she kind of looks around. Than this man.
That was a bit foreboding. Hey, Sinead, what did you mean by that? And as he like looks over his shoulder and over towards Sinead, you all hear this like loud booming that once again reminds you of the sound of Vestia's shield being cracked. And it spans across the whole of this reality here. You start to see these kind of like tears and ripples going through reality that lead to what you recognize as the parabola energy. You immediately see King Oleron looking around, very surprised by that. And do you have a voice line prepared for this? Because I think you remember saying something like that. There it is.
You fools! This is what I wanted!
And you hear that voice boom out across the whole expanse as these tears in reality keep on forming. And then you hear Sinead say, go ahead and do the line. Oh, there we go.
This is the end game.
Well, shit.
And that's where I'm going to end the session right there, folks.
There it is. Oh my god!
There it is.
We did it! We fucking killed him! Now you can do the round of applause and not feel weird about it.
Oh my lord,
Okay,
it is
no
so warm in my room.
Yeah, turn your thing on there, buddy. Oh man. We killed him, guys! We did it! We saved the city! And then destroyed it again. Oh man.
We saved the city!
Oh man, that was wonderful!
Burning and crashing.
Oh my god. Well, thank you everybody for coming out to our first YouTube stream on the Untold Realms YouTube channel. Mars has been bugging me to actually set this up for months, and I finally did it! Let's see. Coming up this week, we have the first episode of Blood Moon. Coming to you on Tuesday at 6:30 Eastern. It's going to be great. I'm DMing it. It's my world now, motherfucker.
No.
You get a much more in-depth look at Vestia and the city surrounding it. It's going to be really cool. Other than that, I think that's it. We'll be back next Saturday, hopefully. Right? We're back next Saturday.
Yeah, should be.
Okay, good. Because I didn't have anything fucking that up. Just making sure. Okay. Well, we will be back next Saturday with Rise of Vestia, session 26. And Tuesday is the first session of Blood Moon. Be there and support our wonderful new players. And please support me, because I have like 2 brain cells. DMing an entire fucking campaign is going to be real fun. So...
I believe in you.
Thank you, Streaky. That's very sweet of you. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for boosting our numbers here on the YouTube
Believe
stream.
in you. You smell like flowers and roses and tacos.
I smell like men's cologne because that's the only thing that smells good. Anyway,
Like a
bye
taco.
everybody!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.